There we go.
I could have combed my beard, but I'll do
Dirty
that
looking
now.
bitch.
I know. Hey, today was a busy day. Because I assume for you, you just finished watching Dead Set.
I did, yes.
And did you like that?
I did. I did. I thought it was really. I mean, it's a zombie show, so it's not like it's like bringing anything new, but it was entertaining. I very much so enjoyed it. It had a lot of funny characters in it.
I mean, it was. George loved it. And so did, what's his name? Liam. He's asleep. He's not watching this.
Not you forgetting your own co-host name.
It's, Liam knows I'm old, and it's getting, to that point in the day.
Here we go with that shit again. I want to adjust my. I'm so close. Ugh.
Oh, let's see here. I ditched a cruising and viewing event. Well, that's on you, Horrifying. Nobody told you to do that, but thank you. I mean,
he ditched a what? A cruising event?
Cruising and viewing event. Well, I don't know.
Just go to a bathhouse.
Yeah, those. I've never been to one. I don't need to go to one. I'm good. Not
shaming. They had one in Chicago, and me and my friend, we had went out to the bars one night. We got really drunk, and we were like leaving, and it was like 2:00 in the morning, and we like it's like on the strip, and we go to walk past it, and my friend like runs into like the front door, and I just figured he was like goofing around, but like 5 minutes pass and he doesn't come back out. I'm like, oh my god, what is he doing? So I like open the door, and he walks up to me and he's like, here you go, and he hands me a day pass, and I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, absolutely not. We both, so when you go in, you either have to be completely nude or you have to be in towels. Yeah. We had clothes on underneath our towels. We like just pulled down so that it like looked like we were just wearing a towel, but we were fully clothed. And we were just linked arm in arm. We didn't do anything with anybody. We just walked around like, oh my god, and we're just laughing
up to here.
Mm-hmm.
like you some two old ladies. I love it.
Oh yeah, it was like we were straight up Golden Girls walking through there, and we saw some shit.
It's a bathhouse.
Oh god! And let me just tell you, no shade, but shade. They don't look like they do in the movies. Like the facility,
not there.
Beautiful, and it's kind of like Grindr. How like if you go to the app store and it shows you the picture,
and
you're like, not one single fucking person on this app looks like that. And then you open it up and you're like, there's my grandpa. Oh my god.
Like in Freaky when the mailman's on the app. I'll have to ask George about his experiences. I'm just assuming he's had some.
I mean, probably. Look, I don't judge. I said, let's freak flag fly.
How y'all doing? Doing good. How are you, Nick? And I would like to think everybody who's here probably already knows who Nick is. Just Yeah, no.
Hi, maybe. I'm Nick. I'm good. I am.
And there's David. It took like 2 seconds.
Oh, is he in the chat?
Oh, well, yeah, he's asking for you.
Always. I don't even see him in the chat.
Oh, you can just look at the screen.
But wait, are those coming through YouTube or this other thing?
It's coming from YouTube.
Well,
you probably have it on top chat instead of live chat, so it's not in order.
That would be correct. All right, now I can see what people are talking. Let's see what these. I am meeting Janelle Monáe on the 13th.
Oh, they are amazing. Are you seeing them? Are they performing too? Well, I would hope, but you could just be meeting them. They put on a sick concert. I saw them open up for Katy Perry back in the day, you know, when she was popular during the Teenage Dream era. Janelle put on a show.
I feel like other than that, whatever that one movie was that Janelle did about like, you know, the movie. I think it was called Antebellum, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what it was called?
I
I
think so.
watched that movie, and aside from that movie, the only time I've ever seen Janelle Monáe is when they are performing at award shows. Because I'm like, is this the only thing that they do? Because I've never seen them doing anything else.
Oh, yeah, no. They put on a freaking concert. And wait, have you not watched Glass Onion yet?
No, that's on my agenda to react to.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. And yeah, he probably is lying about his degree. I wouldn't trust him. Hey, Jay.
Lying about my degree. I have a degree.
Maybe about what it's in.
Computer information technology. Thank you very much.
Eating Haagen-Dazs and watching you guys. I can't have Haagen-Dazs. Not anymore.
Wait, why?
I mean, I guess I have to take, what do you call it, like lactate or something? It's
oh my god. Okay, so wait,
I don't know. Pretty, y'all. Wasn't like that growing up.
Okay, well, I don't want to say it. I'll tell you after because I don't know if this is considered insensitive. Okay, is it true? Is it true?
Oh God,
that a lot of Asian people have lactose intolerance?
I've actually heard that before. I wasn't when I was growing up. It's only just as I've gotten much older, like probably up even till like mid-20s was an issue. Now, nope. It's just because it's not a work. Let me put it this way: it is not like a work week kind of food because I just need to recover. It's just not good.
So the reason that I asked that is in Buffy season 7. So I'm going to keep it very, very because I know David is in the chat, so I don't want to spoil. But there is an
you always Asian on us about spoiling.
Oh, so. I know. There is an Asian character who is talking, but she doesn't speak English. And Giles is like, oh yeah, like I brought her to like show her, I brought her to the mall, I got her ice cream, she's very happy. And then she's talking to everybody, but it's like subtitled, and she's like many people in Asia, like I suffer from lactose intolerance. I'm very uncomfortable right now.
That's amazing.
Nick, I won't lie, I screamed a little bit when I seen you followed me. I apologize for all the Sadie posts, but she legit is my life. Like
Look, everybody else follows. It happens.
Everybody else follows Carla. So I saw Carla constantly in my feed, and I was like, "Oh, am I not following Carla?"
Oh,
I didn't know because like I always see her post, so I just always assumed that I was.
Asian lactose intolerant represent. See. Stop it. Drop save it in. Oh, Chew. That episode to spoil it, Chew. No, I was gonna drop the thumbnail. Y'all know I don't make the thumbnails. The thumbnail for that episode this weekend. So if y'all don't know, we had a very lively, almost hour and a half episode, and I don't even know how we got that fucker monetized. Steve did some work.
When do I get to be on an episode with Chew and Jay? What the fuck?
When you can actually
I'm just sitting over here watching all their videos, just scanning over them, and I'm like, what?
To be fair, I told George and Liam they couldn't be on this one too. It was part 2 of the, all non-white.
Why was this Hop Back the Royal Family?
But that's a fun episode. It goes all over the place. But it's a great topic. Let's see here. J Nick, where's Alana and Betty? Well, I just saw Wes tweet, so who knows?
What's this say?
I love they're watching Heartstopper. Have you seen Heartstopper?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reacted to there's only season 1 right now. I did that on Patreon, but what I am going to do is I am going to edit those for YouTube. Like I'll probably because I think like Petty Pumpkins just started doing it and they're doing it in like big chunks, which is realistically what I should have done with Yellow Jackets. But neither here nor there. I am going to do those in chunks and I'm going to release those as a build up to season 2.
All right. Also, y'all, we're going to hold them to the fire for this. Truthfully, Chew, I'm going to put you on blast. We know it's your schedule. Come on now. Yes. We'll put that in motion. Oh, yeah. Nick, how are you liking, now that you've moved and settling in?
So, I mean, I've always loved Colorado and I do very much so love it here, but I am just now sort of, because with all the computer issues and stuff that I had, I'm just now sort of getting caught up again a little bit. So I just went for a hike last weekend and I was like disappointed because that was the first hike that I've done since I've gotten here. But I love it. I just would like to be able to leave my house a little bit more.
I'm already kind of worn out that you're talking physical activity. So, okay.
Right.
Must be nice. I'm lazy.
That's the only type of physical activity I get, bitch.
Look, I have been, if I'm not working or playing on other stuff, it's Diablo 4 is like ruining my life. And that's okay. Except this weekend, because I've got like 10 films I have to watch and 5 I actually have to do a video review. And y'all can hold me to that one. Or else, Tribeca's going to come after my ass. Oh, Garrett. I have not, and I want to see it. There's a show on Peacock called Based on a True Story, and it's about true crime. And it looks like a comedy. It's got Kaylee Cuoco and the really fine-ass Chris Messina.
Nick, any recommendations on dog-friendly places to check out with my pity when in Chicago this July? We love brewery. I mean, honestly,
look at you.
Majority of places in Chicago let you bring in your dog. So, Chew. Blind.
The movie buff. I saw that about 3 weeks ago, and it is fantastic. But since Jay's in the chat as well, I'm gonna keep it brief because I know and Chew because I know folks are going to be reacting to it.
Me too.
It is freaking phenomenal. It is very reminiscent of what made Scary Movie great. This goes a little bit more clever writing versus like slapstick humor and like vulgarity. But the blackening is so good. So good. And I can't wait to see it again.
They need to make another Scary Movie.
They need
to bring back Anna Faris and Regina Hall.
Agreed. Necromancer. Because you get to have a lot of minions, and it makes it
Can you hear my air conditioner?
You are way too like
anal.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say
anal.
it. I was gonna let you say it, so no, I can't hear it.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm
also, I don't. You'll have to tell me because have you watched The Traitors? Well, you don't. Oh,
someone asked for the doll, so I have not heard of whatever that is. The Traitor.
Traitors. It's a reality show. Just a bunch of famous people backstabbing each other to win money, even though some of them already got money. So I don't get it.
Have you ever watched Bad Girls Club? It is trash, but it is so good. It is so good.
Is it still going?
Oh hell yeah, they'll go forever.
Oh, I think I need to do that. Yes, Bemi, as Nick was saying, they need to make another Scary Movie. I think I saw somebody post. Again, y'all, I'm not on TikTok, but people will put clips on Twitter, and so it was a thing of the White Girls cast then and now, and that movie never gets old for me, y'all. I love White Girls or White Chicks, not White Girls.
Oh, I love White Chicks. I love that movie. I know that we like live in a time where everything has to be like PC and shit. I'm not PC. I mean, there's things that I don't say, obviously, like in videos because I don't want to get dragged. But like, White Chicks, like that shit would not be able to be made now, but it should be because it is everything. I make fun of everything.
Where's Annabelle? Is she out walking the streets?
No, she's next to me too.
BGC. What is BG? Oh, Big Brother. Big Brother. Wait, no. What is BGC? I was thinking Big. Is that Big Brother?
Bad Girls Club.
Oh, that's bad. See, you even just said that. I know. I didn't mean to say that. Not that. Oh yeah. Jay's got to watch The Sadness. Have you seen that?
I have to watch The Sadness. That's one of.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, that's one of David's.
David, that is.
Yeah, because so he's already picked because like he did the monthly pick on Patreon or whatever. So I have to watch Winnie the Pooh.
Okay.
And I have to watch The Sadness, and then I have to watch Elvira because me and David are meeting Elvira in like 2 months.
Yes, so you should.
I need to know who the fuck she is. I mean, I know who she is, but I've never seen the movie.
I don't understand that. Like, I grew up on that. I mean, it's Elvira. It is.
I watched whatever my mom brought home and allowed me to watch. I mean, she basically allowed me to watch everything, but like Svengoolie, like I grew up watching Svengoolie.
Oh, okay. You know, I never actually did. I just found out who they were just recently. So, I can't believe y'all are going to be watching The Sadness. If Scary Movie 6 parodied requels by having the OG cast of the first movie being targeted by their version of Ghostface. Okay, I wouldn't mind that, Mordecai. Look, just put the Wayans brothers back in like writing and all that. I would be sold. And yes, I was.
Is it bad? Well, I mean, it's not bad, but like Scary Movie 3 is my favorite though. With the ring.
Okay, with Simon Rex.
Oh my gosh, yes, but like, granted, Brenda should have been in all of it.
Correct.
But it is still the fucking funniest one, in my opinion.
David's reaction. Give me back my baby. What's that? Oh, that's what I meant. The Give Me Back My Baby. Was that from a movie with Jessica Lange and Halle Berry, Losing Isaiah? David, you would know. Just say yes if that is it. Give me back my baby.
Yes, I am psychotic that I went skydiving.
That looked like fun. David ain't seen The Faculty yet. He can't be telling people.
Nick, I'm nervous when skydiving that video had.
Wait, what?
Oh, I was reading the comments about skydiving. I was very scared skydiving, but it was a lot of fun.
But you still have to do like a little bit of a training before, and you were also paired with somebody, so it's not like you're just
the training is you literally walk in.
Video?
No. So like they pair you with like an instructor or whatever, and he says basically he goes, "All right, we're gonna get in the plane. We're gonna go up there. We're gonna get strapped together. When the door opens, we crab walk over to the door, lean forward, lean back, and then lean forward again, and then we go out." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck do I do when I'm falling?" And he was like, "Make sure you tilt your head back so that you can breathe, because it is hard to breathe when you're initially doing the free fall." Let me tell you something. It was so loud in the plane because it wasn't like a normal airplane. It was so loud that I didn't even know that they opened the door. And I turned and half the fucking like plane was already gone. And I'm like, oh no. And I'm just like thinking of Final Destination. I'm like, oh my God. But then I jumped and it was everything. It was so good. It was so good.
Yes, that would be amazing to see actually him parody or a Scary Movie parody an Ari Aster movie. Also, I just realized you had a cat because I was about to say, what was that behind you? But I didn't want to freak you out like your last live where you thought something was on the back of your head. So I didn't want to be like,
Yes. Yeah, I have 2 cats.
All you could see was the tail though. So
oh yeah, the black cat loves to jump up on the bedspread and you can't tell. So like sometimes I'll be recording and I look over at the monitor and I don't know that he's there. Little bitch. Bad Girls Club and Real Housewives. I've never seen any Real Housewives.
Oh my
God. I have seen all of Flavor of Love, of course. All of New York shows. Although I was just telling George earlier that I've never seen Big Brother, but I want to watch the season that she's on.
Yeah, Big Brother celebrity's huge over in the UK. Not so much here, or at least we haven't had it in a while. Wait, Satanic. Oh,
I didn't
feel
know that
like
was a
we've
movie.
ignored Satanic Panic.
I know what Satanic Panic is, but I didn't know it was a movie.
Bimmy, I honestly, in my head, and this is a movie, and Satanic Hispanics. It's actually really good. It's an anthology series. It comes out this October. It was doing like the festival circuit, and I thought that's what you were talking about. It's a good horror film. I would rather skydive versus bungee jump. I don't know why.
I want to do all the things now. I want to bungee jump. I want to go base jumping, hang gliding. Maybe someday get David to go skydiving.
Sure. And then next, what? You're gonna go sounding?
Bitch, you got me fucked up. I would never. I would no. And some of them, they're like going crazy with it.
It's and then they hit it with a tuning fork. Ugh. Nope.
Oh no. I remember I went to so they have like this yearly convention thing in called IML in Chicago, International Mr. Leather. It is wild. But the first time that I went to that, I'm like so innocent, and I ain't going underwater cave diving. Fuck that. Oh, I used to go to IML every year because it's just, I don't know. I just love seeing different groups of people doing different shit, and it was wild, and there was naked people everywhere, and I loved it. But the first time that I went, there was somebody in like one of those like American Horror Story rubber suits, completely covered, couldn't see anything. And then they're strapped to this table, and they had these little like metal things on their nipples and on their crotch.
Oh,
and like God. It was almost like it was like an arcade or something, like where you can stand at the end and you can hit the button to shock them. So I was just standing there and I'm just hitting the button. They're like, oh.
Oh my
it was everything.
Lord. Well, happy Pride, everyone. Arcas, actually, yes, that is based off a true crime, and that was like literally 2 counties over from me. Yeah, it was that lady was unhinged.
Oh,
but
no,
that was also not good. Just saying.
Someone said I should go swimming with sharks. Absolutely fucking not. No. I will jump out of a plane any day.
How about you just go swim in the ocean?
That is on my agenda. I promised David that I would do that, but sharks, absolutely not. The 47 meters down. No, the 47 meters down reaction of his is my favorite reaction of his of all time. That is the movie that I saw that in IMAX, and I was the only one in the theater, and I got up when she's like, oh yeah, you have to like sit there for 5 minutes, and then she hits the flare and they're all around her. I had a full-blown panic attack and had to leave theater. I don't fuck with that shit. Nope. Oh no. Oh no.
Stop it. Mordecai, I don't F with seances, so you're not gonna see me do that ever.
Will you? Absolutely not.
You could get George to do that.
Ouija board?
He would love to. He has a board in his house. I don't mess with that stuff. It's just something I never messed with growing up, would never to this day. So maybe George would probably do that. It would be funny to watch because it's going to happen next. Is for the next week. He'll just be talking about all his bad luck, and we'll just be like, well, we kind of,
Did you like the newest Mortal Kombat movie?
Oh yeah, because it actually had Asian actors playing Asian characters. So yeah, that was it. But also, I will say, the opening sequence was incredible. Like, I thought they were going a real good serious route, and then of course the middle, it gets like goofy. But I did love Kano. Kano was a riot, and the ending fight scene was a lot of fun.
I loved the opening, and then I loved when oh my God, don't tell me his name. Oh, with the metal hat. Oh my God.
Kung Lao.
Yep. That's it. That scene was dope.
Yeah, that's fun.
All I liked. That new character that they added. Why?
Who's the new?
The main one, the main white one.
Played by Louis Tan. I think that was Louis Tan. Yeah, that was. You know, at one point you can even tell in the movie like that's supposed to be armor, but you could kind of tell it like plastic, and I was like, oh no, somebody should have caught that.
I'll stick to the other
But
one.
he had a cool fatality. Like his fatality that he did on Goro was pretty awesome. Ludi Lin was fine in that movie. And obviously Joe Taslim, who plays Sub-Zero. Warriors coming back on Max, HBO Max, but you know. And I'm excited for the sequel. Honestly, as long as they bring back Kano some way, shape, or form, because he was too funny.
Well, maybe they'll fucking get to a tournament in this movie.
Well, that's the goal. I never understood that part.
Nick, have you thought about doing more lives on your channel? Oh, like more live? Yes. I'll probably start doing that next month. I think what I want to do is I want to have one live stream a month on my channel, and then I want to do one joint movie reaction on Patreon. Nick, why haven't you and David given us a collab yet?
They haven't dropped the OnlyFans link yet, Chu.
This dumb bitch. David and I will be filming a reaction together when he is here at the end of the month. So that will come at some point.
Ooh. Have you seen the new Spider-Verse film?
Does the bear wipe his ass with Charmin? Of course. I was thoroughly gagged in that theater.
Was that not like a perfect film?
It was so fucking good. It was so good. I loved the first one, but I feel like the second one sort of snuck up on me because I've just been so busy. I haven't really. And I walked into the theater and I just figured like, oh, maybe you'll have some younger people. Fully sold out theater. Everybody was dressed up, and I was like, this feels like Endgame and No Way Home all over again. And people were screaming, and oh god, it was everything.
Well, we won't spoil anything, Tyler, but it is fabulous. And the fact that they've already have the sequel already locked, most of it filmed, or I don't know if they've done the ADR part, or but it's coming out what 25, 24? No, I don't know. It's coming. No, yeah, it comes out next March. It's right around the corner. They weren't effing around with.
Oh, you mean Beyond the Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Yes. Although I don't know if it's actually going to come out in March because Haley's, however you say her
That's
last
what
name.
I meant. She said she hadn't filmed her lines. So.
Hey, did you get a P.O. box yet? Not yet. I need to do that. Maybe this weekend.
You hate it? Spider? Oh, okay. Well, to each their own.
Different strokes. Different strokes.
I'm sorry. Unless you're talking Mortal Kombat. I would totally get that because that's. Yeah. I will say
the one thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Sindel in Annihilation.
The hair.
What is she from? She's from something else, that actress, too. Oh, my God. Wait a minute.
Is she in an episode of Buffy?
Yes. Oh, my God. She's the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. How did I never put two? Oh, my God. I'm ashamed. I am deeply ashamed. I am deeply ashamed that I never put two and two together.
Can I say about the most recent Mortal Kombat film, though? It just did not have a banging soundtrack like the original film did. And that, I will say, was a very big, that was a misfire. That should have had, the techno music going and everything.
Oh, yeah. The Mortal Kombat theme makes me want to punch somebody.
Praying Mantis Teacher. Okay, yeah. I could. I've watched Cherry Falls. Have you seen Cherry Falls yet?
Of course, yes.
Great film.
I love Brittany Murphy.
I haven't seen one Spider-Man movie a day in my life, so that's probably why I did. Oh, well, there's probably a lot you're missing out in terms of characters, and I could understand that.
Start with the Tobey Maguire movies.
Those are the best ones, in my opinion. But just like people get mad when I say Keaton's my Batman, but he is.
Oh, Keaton is my Batman forever.
Yeah.
I don't know about this Flash movie though, but Keaton is my Batman.
Yeah. Yes. I have a feeling Halle Berry will be returning as Storm in Deadpool 3.
Maybe she'll have lines in this movie.
Huh?
I said maybe she'll finally have some lines in this movie. The last couple X-Men movies, she's like in the background and shit.
True. She was pregnant in Days of Future Past. That's why she couldn't do a lot of the things, because they couldn't. Yeah, because she was going to
Without
have like a
spoiling
bigger
anything, if
action
that
sequence.
pregnant girl in Across the Spider-Verse can do it,
You stop.
you know that baby was like,
I know. I did like that though. That caught me off guard.
oh, whenever I saw Scorpion in the new Mortal Kombat movie, I always the character that he played in Ringu.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
oh god,
that's
he's the whole reason I love that movie, to be honest. And Hiroyuki Sanada, I think that's his name. I'll have to look it up, because he was also in Army of the Dead, which I know is hit or miss for some people, but he had a really funny line for me, because it was they were breaking down the heist, and he's like the kind of the villain who's hiring them all, and he goes, "That's it." He's like, "Easy peasy Japanesey," and the one white guy's like, "I don't think you can say that." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, okay." I don't know why. It just cracked me up. Chances House Horror, I promise you, it is worth it. They had a ton of. So the marketing group here gave us free passes to give out, and like 90 of them were redeemed. So it was a packed house, and it was really fun because people were yelling at the screen, having a good time. I love when the entire audience is there and they're just giving back what the movie's giving to them. Love it. It was like that when I saw The Black Phone, which is not a film I would expect people to like really be rambunctious at. But when that little girl came up and hit, well, actually, anytime she uttered lines, because you're just like, what came out of her mouth? And then when she also knocked that kid upside the head with the rock. Oh,
what does she call the cop? When the cops ask her a question, she's like, "You dumb fucking fart knocker."
Yes.
I love that girl. I was completely shocked to learn that that's the sister.
Oh, from Megan.
Yeah. Ooh, that girl. Oh, that little girl in Megan. Ooh. Fantastic actress, but damn.
I'm very okay. I'm kind of excited because, so obviously, David got. I didn't know you were watching The Sadness, by the way. I can't wait to. Man, you thought, well, he got you to watch Inside, so hey,
Oh, he didn't make me watch Inside. I did that on my own volition, and I should not have done. Well, I should not have. It was a mistake. But The Sadness. See, here's the little thing about David. David's a little bitch because David was like, "Yeah, you need to watch The Sadness," because I don't remember what it was. I think it was after like I on my own with friends watched Terrifier 2 for the first time. And I was like, "Oh my god, blah blah blah! I need something else. I need something to like watch to calm me down." And he's like, "You know what? Watch something really, really easy and like easy to digest. Let's watch Sadness." He has been up until this point telling me that it is like just a non-gory, spooky ghost movie, and I'm starting to believe that that is a lie.
I think one of the critics said it's the most depraved movie ever. Not like a Serbian depraved, because that's like just messed up on a whole another level. That's like just tasteless. This actually has story, but it is depraved. It is good, but it is depraved. I have not seen Donut Video's Cocaine Bear reaction. I do need to watch it because
oh, I thought Donut Video was like a movie.
No, I think Jay and she were telling me about them, and I need to watch that video. Well, I've been watching some
Donut.
I just haven't watched that. Yeah, it's just Donut Video, one word.
Let me look.
Because if you put it in 2 words, you get a whole nother person.
Oh, I've never seen this channel. Let me add it to my watch later so I can watch it later.
Yeah, he is an absolute legend. He was in The Last Samurai, which I'm not a huge proponent of sometimes of Tom Cruise films. Hey, George. But that was actually really good. He was in that. Nope, that was Ken Watanabe. I'm going to hell for that one. Oh, I did not just confuse. Oh my god. Well, that's on me. Boogeyman was.
I've heard different
things. We've seen it before. Let me put it that way. Like it's not bad. It's not great. We've seen it before. Just called Lights Out.
I don't want to do Lights Out again.
So,
Although that
don't
scene,
get me wrong, Lights Out was really good though when that came out.
well, I like the short that it is based on.
Because that's some
And then I
nightmare
like
fuel right
the
there.
scene in the movie with the red lighting where it's like turning
Mhm.
off and on. Oh my God, I almost came in the theater. It, oh, the movie, the rest of the movie, that scene though, that was everything. But have you ever seen the horror short? Oh my God, I think it's called Larry.
No.
So it's like this guy,
What
and
is
he's
Larry?
in like a paid parking lot thing, like in the booth, and it's late at night, and he finds like in the lost and found box an iPad, and he opens up the iPad, and it's like this children's storybook about a creature named Larry, and basically the creature is outside the booth, like watching him through the. Oh, they apparently are
Is it on
adapting it.
YouTube?
Yeah, yeah, it like
I'll
won
have
all
to
these
watch that
awards,
later.
but it's similar to Lights Out in the sense that that came out and got picked up, and now he's being offered to make it into a feature film.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna show me.
Ooh, I will have to I'll have to check that out. I love Hosts. I liked Dash Cam. I just didn't like the actress in Dash Cam after we found out she was an awful person.
I've never seen Dash Cam.
It was found footage. It was a found footage film that George actually didn't like.
Well, that would explain why he didn't recommend that I watch it.
I was shocked. I actually liked it. He did not. But then
Honestly, all of his
the
movies have
main
been
character,
good.
though, you can't say
Well,
all of his.
well, there's that one.
You can't say all of his.
Oh my God, that was. Don't
What
fuck with
was it?
cats. Absolutely.
My cat. My
Don't
cat.
or my don't fuck with cats. No, no, no.
No.
That's what's serious. My life with Anne. Something about Anne
My
with the
cat is
cat.
Anne, or my aunt. I don't know.
Be
Like
my
what?
cat. Be my cat.
Oh, Be My Cat. Oof.
That movie. Oh my God. No.
I'm sorry he put you through that, but I've put you through, some bad ones too. So
I mean,
but
I
I'm
made you
glad you love
watch.
Sisu because Sisu is it's a party.
Oh, I mean, as soon as I said that it was by the makers of John Wick, I knew I was gonna love it.
It is.
Nick, are
Just
you
when he
gonna
throws the
react to more?
mine, it cracks me up every time.
Yes. Nick, are you gonna react to more VHS? Yes.
Oh yeah,
Which is the one that's everyone hates?
Viral.
Is that's not the third one, right?
That's your next one.
Well, probably maybe next month.
I just didn't like it. It's not that it was like I just didn't like it. I don't think it was a good. It was definitely for the YouTube culture, as I say that as we're live on YouTube. But it was just about viral videos in a sense. Yes, she was. And I mean, she's a horrible person in real life. I mean, oof. Hey, Cody.
What is your favorite? Wait, what is it? I can't read. What's your guys' favorite Friday the 13th? I've recently watched 8 and I saw what like you liked Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan?
Wow, Natasha.
Jason rides a boat.
Okay. Oh well, I'll get to that chance in a second. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I think my favorite Friday the 13th is Part 4, the last chapter, the one with Corey Feldman.
All right, Kirby.
Yeah, I think it was a really good. I think the first 4 are actually really good in my opinion.
I just posted my ranking on Twitter, but I don't remember what it was. Let me look.
Let's see here. With talks about a new Nightmare on Elm Street coming eventually. We'll see if it happens. But okay, what direction would you like to see them take the franchise? I myself hope they embrace the dark fantasy aspect of Part 3 and 4. I want to, you know what? 3 is my personal favorite. So if they kind of gave us something like that to where we have multiple characters really shine like that again, I would absolutely love it. Then again, I also loved Alice, except in the 5th one. I loved Alice in Part 4. So it depends. I would like I don't mind if they take a dark route. I miss the campy side, and that most recent remake. Oof.
I will get to my Nightmare on Elm Street, but Friday the 13th, Part 2, Freddy versus Jason, and Jason X. I mean, I love Part 4 as well. Those would be my top 4. Because Freddy versus Jason, oh my god, y'all don't even understand. But Nightmare on Elm Street, well, I mean, they could bring back some camp, sure, but like New Nightmare forever.
New Nightmare was fantastic. It's for me. It is 3, 1, and 7. But I mean, honestly, those are the only 3 I really care. Well, okay, 2, of course. But when it comes to like of the franchise, those are really top tier for me.
Have y'all seen Martyrs?
Martyrs.
I have not. I was considering. I don't know. Like, apparently somebody said that there's like a really bad scene in it, but I was going to react to it at some point.
I think,
but people were like, "There's a really bad scene in it, but it's not a good movie." So like, people were like, "I don't know if it would make a good reaction."
Like, are they talking the remake or the original? Because the original is really good.
I didn't know there was a remake.
Well, think about it this way. French horror goes hard, like again inside. Martyrs it's another one. Not like it's just messed up. Also, yes, watch Viral, get it out of the way because 94 is so much better. VHS 94 is personal fit. Hail Ratma.
I want to see Mike Flanagan or Jordan Peele do the next Nightmare. I can see Mike Flanagan doing a really good Nightmare
job.
Because that dream, like the flying sequence in Dr. Sleep.
Oh yeah, the movie I don't like. Yeah.
Oh, you little bitch. That's such a different
A director already called me out, and I felt so embarrassed. They're like, "You taka." I was like, "I know it's a hot take. I'm sorry. I just didn't like it."
Nick, are you going to continue those public domain full-length reactions every so often? They're a good time. So
They are.
I would like to do that, but the first one had no issues. The last 2 that I posted both got demonetized, and I had to fight it on the back end. So like the duration of those views, I didn't get any money for that. They just now released the claim, so I was annoyed.
Yeah, we're learning that. Well, we don't get that. We just get limited ads because we don't edit. But we're getting better. We really are. So sorry if you hear things bleeped. But you know what we're saying. Definitely know what David's saying. Scabs and all. I don't know. I don't get it. Hey, Emily. Oh, I thought I clicked on it. Oh my god. And also hit the like button, helps the algorithm.
French movies go hard in any genre, and French porn.
Oh. Yeah, okay, sure.
Robert Englund said that he was too thick to play Freddy again. I mean,
he said what? He was too thick?
Because he's like put on weight. I mean, he's like 80 something now.
Okay. All right. I wouldn't mind a thick. No.
He was technically, when he was on that show, that comedy show that he popped up, the last appearance that he did, Meet the Goldbergs.
Oh yeah, he did.
Like he was thicker. Like he was thicker, but he still looked like Freddy.
Yeah.
But I don't like. He said he also said that he's like far too old. Like he can't do the fight sequences anymore.
Oh.
He's left his legacy. He's good.
Yeah, I mean he's a pop culture icon. He'll.
Are you going to see the Boogeyman next? I'm going to react to the Boogeyman.
Have you guys seen One Dark Night with a young Meg Tilly? Oh, I have the cover in my head, but I've not seen that. I need to check that out. Yeah, baby, right? A thick Freddy. I'm just saying. I'm so terrible. Oh, he was in Stranger Things. I think he's coming back for the final.
Yeah.
If we ever get it, when we ever get it,
we will get it, and it will be my whole personality for like a full 3 months.
That's true. Meanwhile, I'm going to watch it immediately. Actually, I'm going to tell you all right now, I'm going to watch the last episode first, and then I'll go back and,
Why do you do that?
David, did you have to? Why do I? It's just the nature of what I do sometimes. Because I'm too impatient. Like reading the last chapter in a book before starting it.
You need to lay off the crack rock.
I can't help it.
Hi, what? Are y'all hype for Talk
Oh
to Me by
yes, Talk to Me
Raka?
by
What the
Raka Raka is Raka Raka is a YouTube duo who ended up getting an A24 movie, and it's a new horror film called Talk to Me, and it got really
Ooh.
rave reviews. I think it went to South by Southwest. Yeah, no, it comes out in end of this month or next month, and I am very excited for it. I think it might be an Australian horror film, or take place in New Zealand or Australia. So correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't want to. But yeah, no, I can't wait for Talk to Me, and I assume you would know about it because you try and stay away from trailers. So, but I'm very excited.
I was actually really, really happy that
Finds retirement home.
when I sat down to watch Evil Dead Rise, I didn't remember a single fucking thing from that trailer.
Really?
Yeah. Like I knew the chick with the cheekbones, and that was it. And then it took place in the apartment. That was it. Oh my!
She is stunning.
Nick, are you going to have commentary reactions for Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends?
Ooh,
I mean, eventually I will have them all on the channel. I'm not going to do them all this year, but I will. 100% my guarantee is in October I will at least do Halloween 2018.
I mean, obviously with the commentary though, when you film those, I'm curious, do you edit them or is it just like one long take?
So, okay, here's the thing. Let me explain. With the videos on YouTube versus the videos on Patreon, I have the bladder of a 5-year-old. So sometimes with the full length reactions, I'll be sitting there
with that,
and it bitch. And if it looks on my face like I'm like, it's because I gotta pee. But so many people have like joined the Patreon and they're like, where's your reaction to XYZ? And I'm like, no. On YouTube, those are the ones that I allow myself to relax a little bit. Like with Hannibal, especially because I didn't want to miss anything. So I kept rewinding it to make sure that I heard the dialogue and stuff.
That's fair. Okay.
But once Yellow Jackets is done, I have decided that the movies that I react to on YouTube will also have full-length reactions.
Oh, wow.
So I'm no longer going to be... Well, you know, if I do have to pause, then people are just going to have to resync.
Oh, Ethan. It's fine. I started late anyways.
Nick, will you do a reaction video for The Blackening? Yes. Have you ever seen
oh my god, she's gonna have a BF.
The Stepfather, like the original?
Yes.
I love it.
Have you just recently seen it, or you've seen it prior?
No. I've definitely seen it before, but it just popped into my head because like earlier I was like, I got this Fenty powder to put on my face before recording so that I'm not so shiny. And I'm like standing there and I'm like in the mirror and I'm like, who am I here again?
Bougie bitch.
Well, who do you think told me to get that?
Did Liam put you on that? Because Liam knows the stuff.
No, David did.
Oh. Okay, that's fair.
My entire skincare routine was thanks to David.
Okay, David. I see how it is. I'm lazy. We know I wouldn't. Oh, Lightning goes, thank you. Robert said Kevin Bacon play Freddy. I could kind of see that. Kind of.
Yeah, well,
but I think Jamie Campbell from Stranger Things would be a great Freddy. He would, but since he's...
Who the hell is Jamie Campbell?
He's Vecna.
Oh. Yeah.
I
like him as Vecna, but...
Yeah, I think because we've already seen that, I would rather see Kevin Bacon. Although, yes, Maxime, Devon Sawa could play Freddy, and I would be okay with it. Are you thinking of how you used to say his name?
We don't talk about that. Not me pronouncing the man's name wrong. The man was literally looking at the fucking video. Nick, are you going to have a... Oh, wait, I already read that. So have you seen Last Shift?
Is that the one where they just recently also remade Like
Yeah,
they
they
had a
just
bigger budget. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see the new one because apparently, like, it's the exact opposite. So the issue that I had with the original Last Shift is it was scary, but the plot was incredibly stupid. Whereas apparently with the new one, the plot is really, really good, but it's not as scary. So
Oh,
we'll see.
interesting. I haven't seen the new one.
I just rewatched 1993 Body Snatchers with Meg Tilly. I've never seen anything with Meg Tilly in it other than Chucky season 2.
You've never seen the Body Snatchers? Oh,
Mm-mm.
Chuck, have you? Her name is. Damn it! No, Rebecca, I need to get on that. I'm sorry, y'all. I am behind on some of my viewing, but now that TV season is behind me, because like all the shows are done, I'll have more time. But sadly, I'm sorry to tell you, Diablo 4 came out, and then right after that, you've got Final Fantasy 16. Ooh. And then Spider-Man 2, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, I'm sorry. But I will. I'll get to it. But I'm not a reactor, so thankfully I'll just tell you my experience. Because I could not. And damn it, I knew, Brian, you were going to bring that up.
Coherence. Have you guys seen the synopsis for the new Final Destination?
Is that the one they're talking about? Like that was the
first responders? Or did they scrap that idea?
No. Oh, maybe that might be the scrapped one.
Oh yeah, I think that's the scrapped one.
Make a note for Coherence and her name is.
So I don't know how you feel about these movies, but I've decided that I'm going to figure out a way to react to them all on Patreon. I want to do all of the Lord of the Rings movies because I've never seen them.
Yeah, no, I remember you telling me that.
And then bitches are long.
Are you now? Here's the question: are you going to do director's cut?
Well, I don't like to cut.
I know. Oh, okay.
Oh God, how much long? No, I'll do the original one.
I think
trying to do all that.
Close to 4 hours.
Hell no! I can't. No. I'll have to have like a Gatorade bottle underneath the camera.
I mean, I enjoy them, but they're not something I could go back and rewatch. I saw them all in theater, so you know. That's what popped in my mind when he said it.
We know. It's so funny when someone will comment and they'll be like, "Wow, like you have a lot of like the same the same sense of humor and like jokes, and like you use some of the same memes that David does." And I was like, David and I literally like the same movies half the time. And I'm like, the first time we hung out, we just sat there and watched Charlie's Angels and just quoted the entire movie the entire time. I was like, there's the reason we're friends.
Oh, you see, yeah. The extended cut was way too long. I was forced to watch all of them by someone for the first time. Oh God. Yeah, see, and the third one has like 3 different endings. Like, if you've got a weak bladder, let me tell you, I was like crossing my legs in the theater. I'm like, is this movie over yet? Because it was a good film, but it like fades to black. And you're just like, okay, great. And thank God, you know, back in the day, we didn't do post-credit scenes because I'm not about to sit through the credits.
I will never forget being in Infinity War in full Spider-Man cosplay. And I was like, I was so excited. So I had a couple drinks beforehand because they had like a VIP bar there. I shouldn't have done that. I had to have like people that went with me rush to the bathroom with me to unzip me because I couldn't get out of it, but I had to pee. It was a mess. For Liam's BBL.
He'll appreciate that.
I just found out what BBL stood for.
Stop it. You can't be that
I had
white.
no idea. It's Brazilian butt lift, right? Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh, I can't do it as good, but I see you've posted that a couple times, and I do love it.
Tina, bring me the axe. I don't know.
You need it. No, it's like, well, I can't, but it's a little bit like, you know, Tina, bring me the axe.
I can't do it.
Like, you just like rush through it. Like, She didn't even care.
Lars von Trier. Where
Big
do I know
Bible
him
learning.
from?
I like that.
What else has he done?
Yeah, Caleb did. Oh no, you reacted to Haunting on Hill House, not The Haunting. Original. Like
Correct.
you were, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the original The Haunting. I need to see who said it.
I've seen the one with I haven't seen the 1963 one. I've seen the one with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, I love that one.
I love that one too. I feel like that's incredibly underrated. What movie am I
reaction
thinking?
to the Wrong Turn remake, and honestly, that's the only fun way to. Yeah, I was not a fan of that movie.
So, Damien Maffei follows me, and I did not know that he was in that movie. I did not like that movie. And then the other day they tweeted, they're like, yeah, the director wants to make 2 more. And I was about to tweet and be like, please don't, bitch. And then he was like, please. And I was like, oh, no. Let him, well, I don't have to watch it, but let him get hired.
A bunch of movies coming out. He actually even has a movie where he doesn't wear a mask. It looks really good on the cover, too. I meant to tell David about that. I'll make mental note when we are filming with Pugga Pillar. I'm making him watch Audition. I'm really excited about that.
Y'all checking out Insidious 5 next month. Of course, my husband is in it. Saw 10.
You can only have so many husbands. You've got Chris Evans. You can back off that man.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Saw 10. I should probably see Spiral.
Ooh, I don't think you need to.
Well, the reason that I didn't rush to see it is because initially it was like, oh, this is like a spin-off. It's not going to be just like the normal Saw movies. And then it came out and everyone was like, no, it's like the normal Saw movies.
It is.
And I was like, if you've seen 4, 5, and 6, you've seen them all.
Yeah, and this one, I think, takes place before certain events, certain films. I mean, this one's still... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is in, like, the actual canon storyline. And Chucky season 3, can't wait. David wins Chucky season 2. I got to keep it real because somebody's gonna...
I know the tea on that.
I know you do. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I don't know. And I had thoughts in my head, like maybe you guys are gonna watch it together. But
I know I haven't seen it. I can't go through. I'm not going to spoil it because he's in the chat. But
I know. I
can't go through it again. I can't go through it again.
When I was watching that,
of course you did. You cold-hearted bitch.
Well, only because I'd already seen it and I knew it was coming, and I felt bad for you. I need to see Frogs. Yes, I have not seen it, but I need to see it. I've not seen it, but I've seen the poster and I've heard people talk about it. So yes, I need to see Frogs because I hear it's just bizarre and it's from the 70s. And Balkan, yes, we're filming with him this weekend, but that won't be out for a couple weeks because next week drops the episode with Chu and Jay. And Nick, I think we even bring you up, so that's awesome.
You do? Oh. What else? What are people? Let's see. Oh, he'll be watching it soon. It's coming soon.
Lars von Trier made a non-depression causing TV show. Really? Wait.
I haven't seen anything by that guy.
Really?
Yeah, there's something on my list called, I think that he did The House That Jack Built or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's on my list to react to.
That's got, why can't I think of his name? I always used to get him confused with, Matt Dillon. Is his name Matt Dillon?
Matt Dillon is the fine one from Wild Things.
Yeah, that's who's in that.
Yes. Helen knows the owner. Yes.
It's interesting to see your opinions on the Saw movies because the Saw sequels, my spin-offs, are highly praised on the horror subreddits as the standard for 2000s horror. Oh, interesting. I
mean, it's a huge thing. Like, it's a big cultural franchise and stuff like that. I love the first movie. I don't remember the third one. I do like the second. The second one was one with the needle pit, right?
Yeah, that needle pit.
I do like that one.
Third
and then I like the one with
like the cop where she like it was pretty much a lose-lose. So even though she's trying to get the key to get herself out of the thing that's gonna rip her
Is that
chest
the one where the
open.
bitch puts? Oh, okay. I remember there's something where she like shoves her arm in something, and then she goes and she shoves the other arm in it too, and I'm like,
still two. Yeah, that's still two. I Spiral, just because there's a couple people I've watched talk about it. They blocked. I mean, they marketed to a certain demographic, but then they also shut them out of all press, which I'm like, that's kind of ignorant. Like, why would you do that? So, but you know, the industry can be awful.
I liked the one with Julie Benz. I don't remember which one that one.
Even though her hair was bad. Wait,
I'll watch anything.
Black Mirror's in 7 days.
I'm gonna have to watch those because I'm gonna do that for Patreon. I'm gonna have to watch those and then not post it for a while because I have too much shit in the queue. But I want to watch that because I love Black Mirror.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him edit that, Ryan. I'm excited. Yes, the rack from Saw 3. That's where she gets her chest ripped open.
What's the one where like the person is like their bones start getting twisted? I didn't like that shit either.
That's the one with because that's I think he was a judge, or was that hold on, bone twisting? I think that was 6. Because is that the one where there's also like the pit filling up with all the pig guts and the guy's trying to like, oh.
I haven't watched it in a long time. I remember that. I remember there was one with Donnie Wahlberg.
He was in a couple of them. He started to wait. Wasn't he in the second one? Third one? Second one? A bit in the third. I think he showed up in the fourth. I mean, it's been so long because I watched these like all in theater. So you know me. It's been a hot minute since
I think I saw the first 5 in theaters.
Oh, yes. Somebody asked a very good question. Oh, that's actually a good one that you just recommended, RC. What did you decide on? And how many are you watching? Is it just one, or do you got a ton?
Well, the Pride Month movie, that was just like for me to watch just by myself. But well, listen, I have to get through Yellow Jackets this month. And then, so this weekend is Yellow 5 and 6. And then next weekend is Manhunter.
Ooh.
Since I promised I would do all the Hannibal films. And I've never seen it.
Is this the original with William Peterson?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I
had a crush on him from
so
CSI
nice.
days. So
he's so nice. Mm-hmm. He's so nice in real life.
Is he? Oh.
Mm-hmm. And then after that, I will do... I'll try to finish out Yellow Jackets, and then I'm going to do Winnie the Pooh. So, but anyways, Pride Month though, I do want to do for Patreon. I want to do Bros.
Oh,
and I want to do Fire Island.
Oh, yay!
I heard one is really good and one is really not, so I want to balance it out a little bit.
Yep. Well, as long as you watch Saving Face, I saw somebody put God's Own Country. That's actually a really good one from the UK. Real good. And lots of things that you like to see. Not cut. So. Like, oh my goodness.
Does it involve
Ghost?
A breakup or AIDS or gay bashing? Because it's always one of those 3 things.
No, actually it does not.
I'm gagged.
It's actually really good.
Just too
Spiral was good, but just too obvious. Saw 10 is taking place. See, that's what I thought. Between 2 and 3, and John Kramer and Amanda and Hoffman are all coming back. Jesus,
are they gonna Billy Loomis him and de-age him?
Oof.
Please don't, Lord.
I need to put that on my list. I have not seen Knife and Heart.
You know what was a real horror movie? Midnight Kiss. I could not.
I loved it.
It was
silly, but I loved it.
I'm not the biggest fan of that one actor.
I
think he was the killer. No.
Oh my gosh! On the topic of gay movies, have you seen another gay movie?
I have, yes. Have you ever seen all the Eating Out movies?
Yes.
They are. Oh my god, they are so good. Tiffany in those movies, she's everything. I fucking love those movies. I'm gonna watch that before bedtime. No, I have to finish that Hellraiser 4. Oh my god.
Oh God, not the one in. Oh, I'm not gonna
Oh
ruin
yeah,
it if you're
in
watching it.
space.
Sorry.
In space.
Oh, so
Oh,
you
I'm
already
like
know.
halfway through it.
Oh,
I keep
okay.
falling asleep.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
But everyone said the fifth one is the one that will actually make me fall asleep.
Yeah, just watch Bros on the poor people behind me. Okay, that is kind of funny. But yeah, the movie's still a
I remember I watched on a plane once. What was that gay movie with Nicole Kidman?
horror movies that feature a gay protagonist. There's a couple, but one was so badly criticized. Yeah.
What the hell was that movie called? Nicole. It's like Nicole Kidman is like the mom, and the kid gets sent to a conversion.
Oh, Boy Erased.
Yeah, I watched that on a plane.
Oh God, I bet you were crying.
No,
Yeah,
it's not like I
yeah.
cry a lot of movies. Fear
I've never
Street,
seen
I
The
guess.
Notebook, but I've only seen it. You react to it, so
You saw a quarter of my reaction to that movie.
I love it when y'all cry. Like David's
I cut
Crazy
out
Rich
so much of
Asians.
that.
Like those tears are like coming out. Like it's like waterworks. Oh yeah, Fear Street. You know, I guess that does count. Can't think of gay men leading horror though. No, I can't either. There's a lot of lesbian-led horror films though.
I feel like it's hard for me to even think about a lot of movies that like work with like final boys.
Not many do.
It's like I think of
Unless you ask George.
what's that movie? Oh, My Soul to Take.
Oof.
That was a
Wait, there
boy.
was a
That was
queer character in that?
no, it was just male.
Oh. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of, and I know a lot of people don't like that film, so I don't.
I
I
started
enjoyed
falling
it,
asleep in They Them, like
but
while reacting to it.
it's definitely it made choices. And yeah. By the way, can we Sure, Ethan, because I have the poll to get Terry Joe on here.
Who? Who's that?
The one who's in the wheelchair but not really in a wheelchair and clowns people on TikTok. Like they're funny. I'll send you a video because David, George, and Liam were laughing at me because I'm like, did you know Terry Joe's not really in a wheelchair? They're like, you talk it, that's the joke. I go, oh, and so it's just all those like, I guess again, I'm not on TikTok, y'all. So I guess you can FaceTime with people and do battles at like Terry Joe just roasts everyone. And
Cody? Yes, I agree with you.
Ooh, where? What?
Milo Ventimiglia and Cursed.
Oh, that does count. Okay, he was still a dick, but that counts.
That was a pivotal scene when he comes out to him on the porch. And I was like, oh, I want to be him so bad.
Oh god, knock anything off. Since somebody brought up the Babadook, that is the gay icon. Yes.
Babadook.
Which reminds me, Drag Race is on tomorrow.
I have to watch whatever the last season is. I haven't watched. The last season I watched was the one with Rose. I think it was like one of the pandemic seasons.
I think that was 13. So you're.
I might be like 2 behind. Yeah. I just watched for the first time Monster-in-Law.
For the first time, that hold up. What?
So I watched that for the first time.
That and thank them.
And I watched the First Wives Club for the first time. David
got you to watch these, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. We can't even get George to watch the First Wives Club. We tried.
George and I earlier after we watched Dead Set, he was like, okay, so like we're gonna like we were talking about like doing another movie watch together.
Oh, look at you have dates.
Here we go. Anyway,
he's working his way through the list, y'all.
The Faculty. We said that he and I are gonna watch it together. I mean, I've seen The Faculty, but
he hasn't. That's right.
Speaking of Wanda Sykes, do you watch the other two?
I haven't started this season.
Oh my god, that show is so good. She is so funny.
Yes. Mia. Oh yeah, that scene. I love that show, but it's been a hot minute, so I need to I do need to watch.
Season 3 is very different though.
Oh.
Like it's still very good.
You get to see what's his name though, right? Josh Sagara.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Love David Terrifier. I can't wait. I hope he watches part 2.
David, I will beat your ass.
So would their name be
Love for the other two, especially the Pleasantville episode. Also Pleasantville. I love Pleasantville.
Great film. I'm happy that you watched First Wives Club. That is just
We're like sitting there watching it, and I'm like, is this gonna be like a Lady Gaga situation? I was like, because Bette Midler is in this movie, I was like, is she gonna start singing? And then she starts singing. Well, I can say that I like that more than Hocus Pocus.
Actually, yes. Have you seen Troop Beverly Hills?
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of either of those.
David,
movies.
this is on you. You can get him to watch things, or at least Outrageous Fortune. Oh, okay.
What about Beverly Hills Chihuahua? That's right.
Thank you. You know what you need to do. I think, well, no, Outrageous Fortune's actually really good. I really enjoyed that one. I love a lot of Bette Midler's older stuff.
I've only seen, I think,
but True Beverly Hills is just one of my favorites.
First Wives Club and oh my gosh, First Wives Club and Hocus Pocus 1 and 2 are the only Bette Midler films that I've seen.
Y'all, am I wrong? I think I might be wrong. That's not Shelley Duvall in True Beverly Hills. Y'all, I think I'm. Jesus. See, you say, look, you're not getting old, but I can't remember who was in True Beverly Hills. And I should.
I'm younger than you, and I forget shit all the time. Alonda's faculty reaction. Did you watch Alonda's reaction to When a Stranger Calls?
Mm-hmm.
He
was reading Jill for Filth, and yeah, I was loving it.
She has me going sometimes because,
okay, not okay. Well, I was definitely two different people.
I will think that she doesn't like a movie, and then at the end she's like, "I loved it," and I'm like, "You were, yeah." She was dragging Jill up until that final scene.
I think one of my favorite whose reaction did I just watch? It was it Jay's where it was the menu and she was just like, they're eating people. They're eating people. I'm like, stop this. Yep.
Nick, you're about to make me donate to the West
Out of Space. Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, I haven't seen that. That's on my list. No, Color. Is that with Nicolas Cage?
Mm-hmm.
That's on my list, and Mandy is on my list.
Okay. Actually, those are two good ones.
And I've seen Mom and Dad with Selma Blair.
This is when I was fit. I was like, I weighed like 150, but I would always be at the gym on the treadmill, like doing cardio, watching horror films. And in my head, I'm like, I'm just running from the killer, Now I told you, give me an Uber.
There was back in Chicago, so like my car was parked like 10 minutes away from my house in the garage, and it was like 3:00 in the morning, and I'm like walking home from parking my car, and there's nobody out on the street, and I had my headphones on, and I was listening to the score when Helen gets chased in I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I did it. I was just feeling myself, and I looked around, and I full on did the run with the sound of the pants and everything. Oh my god, I was living. But if somebody looked out their window and saw me,
okay, that's funny. Alma, check your batteries. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. We'll stay on for like 15 more minutes.
I quote Alonda's commentary more than the movies she watched. Oh, I cannot see Billy Loomis now without saying billiard. The Halloween Blumhouse trilogy soundtrack are good music to run to. Oh yeah, especially Halloween Ends. Halloween Ends sound the score is it is so
I don't
good.
think I remember that one. The score in Ends. I love.
I feel
Well,
like this.
I didn't love Ends, but I
Oh, y'all
didn't
know I
hate it
did.
like so many people did. Oh my god.
I did. Team Corey for life. I loved Halloween Ends, but
Is
Terry Joe actually really
no.
good doing blackface?
Oh, I legit had a man follow me in a parking lot when I told him I wasn't interested. It was scary. Oh, see, that's why you got to carry a weapon on you at
Yeah,
all
you
times.
gotta keys. I got
Mhm.
keys. I got pepper spray, and I'm getting a taser.
Yeah. Or here in the Midwest, you could just get like a roll of quarters too. Just,
Put it in a sock.
no, it's a roll of quarters. Put it in your fist.
Put it in a
I guess.
sock.
Yeah, but that's loud. No.
Oh, when you're fighting for your life, you're concerned about the volume
Sound.
level
Oh,
here.
that's true.
Like,
That's fair. It just sounds like so pussy. You're just like you gotta roll a quarter. You like knock someone. You just see the.
did you just say pussy?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was sometimes I feel I was not feeling that, but anyway.
There's a certain someone you need to stop hanging around with.
Right. Yes, I've seen Haunted House. That's actually really funny. It's like Scary Movie.
I haven't seen that either.
Oh, I think you'd like that. P2 is underrated, and P2 is a good one.
That is a movie that I watch every Christmas.
Oh, speaking of, there's a movie that comes out actually tomorrow that has a queer character in it. Openly queer in it. Has no problem that they're queer in it, which I love. Brooklyn 45. It's definitely the writing, the tension in this film, and it's just literally World War II vets have a seance, and it's definitely more I'm not really selling it right now, but I promise you it had me on the edge of my seat, and it really goes to show that the worst thing in the world is not really a monster, it's most likely people.
It's true.
And also there are times when just because good people can do bad things, it doesn't make them a bad person. If that makes sense.
Agreed.
So it was really good. It comes out tomorrow on Shudder, and I effing loved it. But there is a character in it. It's pretty hot too. He's a daddy.
Oh my god, do you want to step on his neck?
He's very tall, so yes, I would. What's your favorite season of American Horror Story? It's so basic. I will always say Murder House because Murder House was really good.
Favorite season of American Horror Story: Asylum, Cult, and Murder House.
There. Ooh, not Asylum. That's not it.
Why do you always have to be such a nasty bitch, Chitaka?
I hated Asylum. Actually, let me put it this way. I only started hating Asylum once they started like cramming in so many different things, like where you're like, okay, Ryan Murphy, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
They had a lot of shit. I agree, but I loved it. But I love Cult, and a lot of people don't like Cult. I loved it because the Donald Trump stuff was like only in the first episode.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I hated Cult because I actually liked that they brought back the clown. Why can't I think of his name?
Twisty.
Yeah, like
also Sarah Paulson's character and the people across the street. That is the Doyle and Wallace house from the original Halloween that they're living in.
Shut up.
Yep.
Oh. House of Wax soundtrack. I live my Paris Hilton running in my undies fancy. All right.
I love Paris Hilton. What happened?
I know why Nick likes Cult. Do explain.
I don't know.
There's a joke.
I don't know what he's talking about.
We're both like, huh? I really love the vibe and set. Oh, don't actually. Ooh, Bimmy, I'm sorry. NYC is probably my least. Oh, I'm
Don't
not
spoil it.
going any further. Nick's still watching it, but I'm gonna say that's my least liked season.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far. I'm on episode like
I
4, and I
know.
love it so far.
Colton Haynes as a blonde. Well, it was a look. Yeah, he can't stick the landing. Oh, have you seen that? Oh, that is a great one. Have you seen Run on Hulu? It has Sarah Paulson in it. Came out several years ago.
Is that the one where she's got like a daughter or
In a
something?
wheelchair.
I did see that movie.
Oh, that was so good. That actress. Ooh, she did a great job.
What's that movie that Alonda reacted to that has the girl from the Resident Evil TV series? Run something run.
Oh, Run, Sweetheart, Run. I saw that. That's when I actually met David for the first time. We saw that in New York at the Brooklyn Horror Fest. And I was the one actually being filthy. David sitting here watching it. Meanwhile, the entire time, like anytime the bad guy came on screen, because he's a good looking man.
You slid off the chair?
I was like, I'd let him stab me. You know, I was like, you know what? You can come after me. I'd let him. He played, he was an actor in Game of Thrones, I believe.
I will have to look that up afterwards. Speaking of American Horror Story, that season double feature was one of the worst things. That is the only season of American Horror Story that I have not been able to finish. I can't do it because I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want to be rude, y'all. I'm not the type of person that likes to talk shit about people.
Popcorn, bitch.
But I cannot stand Kaya Gerber. Oh my god, that's she alone was the reason I stopped. I almost didn't watch American Horror Stories when they did the Murder House. I was like, I can't, because she can't act. And now everyone's freaking out about some new movie called Bottoms coming out. And then I saw her on the poster, and I was like, why?
No, but the trailer looked really good, and it's got Rachel Sennett from Bodies, Bodies, Bodies in it. What?
I didn't like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Neither did I, but she was good at it.
Everybody loved it.
I'm very... Guys, it's a hot take. Well, it's not. I didn't like Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Did she have like a striped shirt on in that movie? And she had like curly brown hair?
She was Alice, who had the podcast.
Yeah, I did like her character in that movie. Yeah, she was funny in that movie.
He's a Libra moon. See, like, yes. But Bottoms looks funny. It really does.
Why is it called Bottoms if it's about lesbians?
Well, that gives away the.
Sweet.
They're tired of being like bottom of the food chain in high school.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So, but it looks really effing good. I assume that's for me. Do I know a Oompa Loompa? Yeah, I mean, every time I look in the mirror.
You're not orange.
No, that's true. Sorry.
Also, I know that's a lie because you can't reach the mirror.
I do if I have a step stool.
Wait, really?
No, of course I can reach the mirror, you ass.
No judgment. I definitely said to David, I was like, yeah, if Utaka does end up coming to the convention, and I was like, can we like treat him like he's our baby the whole time? And he was like, oh my god, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, we can push him around in a stroller. And I was like, and then when we pick him up from the airport, we can have like a booster seat in the back.
Pick me up from the airport. I'll get my own car. Thanks.
Oh no, I pick everybody up from the airport.
Okay, all right.
It's a hand mirrors exist, Nick.
Would you guys ever have Possessed by Horror or Spooky Astronauts on? I love Spooky Astronauts. I don't know if I know who Possessed by Horror is. No, I mean, that would be cool. I wouldn't say no. I do. Watch her. Her reviews are really good. And she's very analytical. Honestly, it's kind of like Nick when Nick and I did that breakdown of Barbarian. You were like, you had notes.
Hell yeah. I come prepared.
But yeah, no, Spooky Astronauts is really good with her reviews. And she's in Australia. And let me tell, not Utaka's fun-sized.
Fun-sized boys. Nick, are you going to get a Barbie romper too?
Stop it, y'all.
You will never catch me in a romper. But I will 100% be head to toe pink when I go and see Barbie.
Not, I thought Utaka was 6'1". I've stepped on people 6'1", but you know.
I'm trying to understand the logistics of how that happens.
Easy. Like, you take them out in the back of the knees, so then they bend at the knee, push them over. Anyways, you know.
I don't know. You have to like draw me a diagram. I don't understand it.
Yeah. Have you ever discussed the Leslie Nielsen vampire movies? He has more than one. I remember Dead and Loving It. Dracula, Dead and Loving It, and that was
Isn't that with
that had Leslie Nielsen?
Isn't that Eddie Murphy?
No, that's Brooklyn Vampire.
Oh,
or Vampire in Brooklyn.
Oh, Leslie Nielsen. I was. Oh my God, I was thinking of.
How tall is everyone? I am 5'4",
take him.
Y'all.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah, no, Tess made a lot of dumb decisions, but we wouldn't have a movie she didn't.
She was stigmatized.
I mean, I was too when I was watching the film. Stop the Oh, hey, Ethan, hey.
Yeah. That's the first and only time that I have ever been like, oh, this Pennywise is actually kind of cute.
Same.
I mean, I didn't know which direction he was looking, but
no, that's true. Also, they never really circled back around to the whole like him having nightmares thing. Like that was just some. But I guess, like I think you said, that was the whole point of the movie, is just to throw you off.
Well, yeah, but I'm also a proponent of not everything needs to have an explanation in a movie.
Yeah, but
like I was
random.
watching some sort of, it was like a review or something about talking about Scream 6. And they were like, yeah, the thing that I liked the most about this movie was the fact that like you didn't have a bunch of like random background characters like in the previous movies that didn't actually mean anything to the plot. And it's like, you're supposed to have that because it's called world building. Not like, if somebody has a line in a movie, that doesn't mean that they have to fucking be involved in the plot.
Yeah.
It's just world building.
Yes, I loved Bill Skarsgård's outfits in John Wick. His French accent, on the other hand,
is that what that was supposed to be?
Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be.
The outfits were on point, though. That whole movie was on point.
Yes, it was. Okay, so it was interesting. Stan Levinson's The Idol. That's the one that premiered at Cannes and had all this fuss about being overly sexualized because Euphoria isn't, and all this. And so
Who said Euphoria is overly sexualized?
No,
I feel like that's adults saying that, but like actual teenagers.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, okay, yeah,
maybe fucking like bunnies.
But in terms of at least Euphoria shows both, it's equal opportunity. It's not just all women. And so right now, The Idol, the way it was coming out, I was like, oh, it's just going to be solely, you're just going to see this girl's hoo-ha everywhere. And it was like, oh my God, because they show a photo of her with splooge on her face. Honestly, the show was incredibly like Vanilla Valerie. It was very tame compared to Euphoria, but also the writing was bad. Like, it was just boring.
Is this the show with The Weeknd?
Yeah. Who?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. He can't act.
Well, that's what I've heard. What's the other show that recently came out that's like about somebody that's like a super fan of somebody? It's like a black actress is the lead. I think it's on Netflix. And she's like an obsessed fan or something like that.
It's a movie?
I think Chu reacted to it. Or somebody reacted to it. Who reacted to it? Let me look this up.
The Idol is so bad. Like, right, Chu? Like, oh, Swarm. Actually, I loved Swarm. Swarm was good.
Is that what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because it was about the whole
Yeah, that's
the
it.
beehive. Yeah. No, the idol was just like, it could have been an email. Like, the look on Chu's face at the end was priceless because it's just like, that's it. It's like, damn.
I'm happy that Chu reacted to Perfect Blue because that movie was wild.
I know.
Did you get him to do that?
I asked, but I think he put out a poll too. I can't remember. I love Perfect Blue.
Just be like, yeah, I voted, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Misery was pretty spot on. I love Misery. See,
Misery
I like a
was
lot of
great.
Stephen King movies.
I'm
Usually the older ones, though.
Yeah, not the newer ones. Although, y'all don't talk about Needful Things enough.
I like Needful Things.
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
Things is
also Thinner.
Oh, that is a good one.
Story of My Life.
Yeah, talk is. Oh, okay. You're watching Audition now too.
Oh, bless you.
I love Audition.
He wasn't in the cock-a-doodie car. Castle Rock. I did not watch Castle Rock, but I live above Castle Rock.
Huh?
Castle Rock, Colorado. That's like what it's based on. It's the town.
I did not know that. Yeah, y'all, don't spoil it. Audition is wild. It is. What up? Now, Joey, when do I ever actually have a topic? We just sit here and chat. That's it.
I provided you a topic for an episode at like 3:00 in the morning the other day.
Did you really? Did I not? What was the topic?
The grinder thing.
I already forgot.
So here's the topic that I suggested to Yutaka for an episode of the Horror Hour. Was during the main episode.
Oh, I thought you meant for the live.
No.
Oh, but continue. Let's
for the main episode, everybody picks like a character from a horror movie and creates what their grinder profile would say. And then for the after hours, they create what they think one of the other Horror Hour people's grinder would say.
Oh my god, that is that's not fair. We've all seen George's.
I haven't seen George's.
I
haven't seen nothing. I haven't seen an alt, nothing.
Oh, Carla, I saw you liked it. I liked the games. I did not like that clip we got. It was giving CW vibes. So I don't know. I'm still gonna watch it.
Are you excited for the Twisted Metal show? And did you play the game? I did play the games. Twisted Metal 4 was my jam.
Because the Sweet Tooth mask in this show looks bad.
Oh, I haven't seen anything about the new show. They
released a teaser, and then they released images of Ron Perlman, Nev Campbell, and
Nev Campbell's in it? Yeah. They actually caught a check? Good for them.
Yeah. She's coming. Lincoln Lawyer season 2 is coming out. Maybe she'll actually promote it this time too.
Oh, and she was in that movie Skyscraper.
Oh, well, nobody brings that up. I mean, The Rock will say it's a hit, but we all know it wasn't.
Speaking of The Rock, have you seen Walking Tall?
Yeah. It's a long time ago. That had Johnny Knoxville in it, right?
Mm-hmm. I love Johnny Knoxville.
Because you'll get some crazy profile, maybe even George. Oh, yeah. Send him the videos. Oh, God. Did you save them?
He probably did. Like, he will just randomly fucking send me naked pictures of Nick Ocado all the time. And I'm like, how many of these pictures and videos do you have on your phone?
It is like a nightmare that just never leaves because of David. Hey, Dad.
When he posted, and whatever the video was, that he gave me like the birthday shout out, and he was like, this is the kind of men that Nick likes. He has almost 200,000 subscribers. The DMs that I was getting after he posted that, the picture,
Oh, I bet. Anthony Mackie is getting thicker, and I love every minute of it. I didn't like We Have a Ghost, but he was getting looking good.
Did you see him in season 2 of oh god, it's a Netflix show where it's like an assassin gets like his consciousness gets like put in bodies and
Altered
stuff.
Carbon.
Yeah, he was in season 2 of that.
You look good in that too.
And Black Mirror.
That was a messed up episode.
That was the video game one, right? Yes. I hope you know how to keep it right. Keep it.
Ain't nothing going up there, so it stays tight. So, yeah.
You know shit. That's a misnomer. That's not an actual thing. I was just watching a TV show about, and they mentioned that. It was like people asking like sex questions, and there was a woman. She was like, "It does not get looser just because you have sex. That's not how the human body works."
No, but if you're taking
well, like Austin Wolf,
day in and day out, it's gonna lose its elasticity over a certain point.
Get a rejuvenation,
like George.
I hear. You know, it's awful, but I think about that sometimes and I just laugh.
I loved what was it? Cody from Bridgeco. He's like, George just out here catching strays. He's used to it.
Yeah, y'all always talking shit about George.
But you know what? He's the only one who can take it. He laughs that off.
Was that a gay joke? Happy Pride. Dr. Wolf and the Fun Size Boys gets their second shout out of the evening.
Wait, is this a drinking game? Were y'all like?
Which is the wait? That's I'm thinking of Legrand Wolf.
Every day it will get you all. As Steve Rose, is it true if you don't use it? Oh my god, 40-year-old virgin.
I love that movie. I had such a crush on him in that movie.
I still do. He's aged very nicely.
Oh yes, he is somebody that has gotten even better with age. Dr. Wolf is Legrand Wolf, and then Austin Wolf is the choker. Okay.
I don't know their names. I'm sorry.
Well, there's like a bunch of them.
I didn't know there was actual plot. So okay, that's new. That's fun.
Yutaka, I need your take on Cruising with Al Pacino. I haven't seen Cruising.
Okay, I've not seen that, and I need to because I didn't know that. How many episodes again are you with American Horror Story New York?
4.
Did you?
I mean, I know like the plot of Cruising.
Yeah, but did you see the interrogation room scene?
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's.
Wait. Stay here. Somebody just mentioned something. I want to show.
Oh, please tell me this is the painting.
Yes.
Yay! I wanted to see how it turned out because I'm getting one made for myself.
So Yutaka got me this. I was thoroughly gagged. Oh,
they did such a wonderful job.
I don't know how the hell she did that all by hand. That's wild.
Right?
It's so beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Yeah. Mine's getting done right now as we speak. She sent me an update. I was really excited.
I love that. It sits right on my front mantle. Oh, and that I'm so excited to do Manhunter and get through all those shows. I need to start watching the main Law and Order because my husband, well, apparently I have too many husbands. Well, Will Graham will forever be my husband. So
he's on Law and Order. Yeah.
They need to do another Hannibal.
Well,
season 4. Come here, Key.
I mean, good luck with that, but you know, I'm a Law and Order freak, so I watch all of them. The Al Pacino Poppers dance scene is iconic. Well, now I really need to see this film just for that.
I can't. Poppers? Oh, no.
Mads Mikkelsen needs to do a horror movie. Yes, he does. He just needs to do more movies because I really enjoy him.
Isn't he in? He's in something new
I don't think.
where he's like, I think he's playing a bad guy.
Oh yeah, in the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen one Indiana Jones movie. I need to watch them all though.
Not all. You don't need to watch Crystal Skull.
Well, I'm a completionist. I'm gonna get through all the Hellraisers at some point.
Stop it. Not all.
Yeah, I want to do all of them. Listen, I've seen every
Wait, does
single
this
Puppet
mean even
Master
like
movie.
fan-made films that somehow made it to video?
No, like official movies.
Oh, okay. Okay. I am very excited for this. I will be watching.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. Bring on the short shorts.
And they're making a new game, I guess.
Excuse me. I think they shut down the other one because the new game that's coming out that's similar. Oh, sorry. Gonna burp. That was rude. Is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. They were doing
no, not that.
Oh, they're actually doing another Friday.
Yeah, I think it was like yesterday that Bloody Disgusting tweeted, or maybe it was like Dread Central or whatever the fuck they're called. One of them tweeted about it, saying that they announced that they're making another Friday the 13th game, but it's not like by the same people that did the other one. So I'm assuming this one will probably work.
That's why people were. Gotcha.
Wait. Nick, what is your cat's name? The one that I just showed, her name is Zan, and then the black one's name is Lord Beerus. What? One margarita, I'm gonna open my legs. 2 margaritas.
I don't know. You lost me on that one. I'm so sorry.
Wait, and I've been meaning to ask, I left this as a comment on a video. If you've watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? Do you have a favorite episode?
I did. I think the only episode that really comes to mind that for me I'll always remember, because I mean, when I was younger, I did not like clowns, which is crazy because now I love clowns. But it's the girl who, like, the clown from the comic book comes to life, and in order to like kill it, I just remember like she busts out this big ass eraser and like starts erasing him from the comic.
I've seen Are You Afraid of the Dark? I have the whole series, but I couldn't. It's been so long since I've watched it that I can't think of like individual episodes. Not like Goosebumps. I can think of individual episodes of that.
Can you really?
Oh yeah, I love Goosebumps. The TV show.
The only Goosebumps one I remember is the creepy puppet.
Oh. You don't remember this?
No.
When Carly Beth, she puts it on her face and it's like alive, and she puts it on her face and then she can't get it off. It becomes a part of her skin.
I read the book.
It's so
I
good.
don't remember seeing the show, but I do. I read the books like crazy.
I read all the books too, but I never read the Fear Street books though.
Oh, those are good, but nothing like the movie. It's like the only thing, which I love that they did this, the only thing about Fear Street is obviously Sarah Fear. And that was just something in the books. So like what you saw in the film series, nope. But the book series is incredible. It was crazy because you had him making Goosebumps, but then you also had him writing Fear Street at the same time. And so he was like hitting both audiences, and I effing loved it.
What was your favorite Fear Street movie?
It's funny because I hated it at first, but then I realized I've watched it 15 times. And it's the second one.
Interesting.
I originally hated it, but then it's so rewatchable.
I mean, I haven't rewatched it. I've seen the first one twice, and then I've seen the other ones once. But I was surprised the third one, because I don't normally like period piece movies.
Okay.
And the third one ended up being my favorite. Like, oh my God, what was that movie that everybody loved? The Witch?
Witch? Oh, you didn't like it?
Oh, no, I did not like The Witch. Sorry, Chucky just fell on his own.
Well, that's what you get Oh God, that hair flip.
Yeah. It's Pride Month. Yeah, I did not like The Witch as much as I love Anya Taylor-Joy. The Witch, I was just so bored. But I feel like maybe I need to be in a better mood because there's The Witch, and people are gonna come for me for this one. Ryan Gosling was it? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And the Goosebumps episode, Say Cheese and Die was his episode of Goosebumps.
I did not know that, y'all.
The one where you take the picture and then like it shows somebody like they'll be like a skeleton and that's like they're gonna die. It's like very Final Destination 3.
Okay, I'll have to check that out.
What was I saying?
Chucky got the wig glued down like a pro.
Oh yeah, The Witch, and then the movie that I watched and I was very underwhelmed with was The Thing.
John Carpenter's?
Yeah. I think that the practical effects are amazing, but I wasn't like a super like it's a decent movie, but I wasn't like blown away like everybody else is.
Bitch. I mean, to be fair, I can't watch that movie anymore as, just a husky owner. Actually, because I love huskies as well. But I was never a fan of watching those scenes, but it's a great film and the practical effects are incredible.
They're disgusting.
Man. Also, you got, what's his name? Wilford Brimley. Diabetes.
Putting aside The Thing and Halloween.
Okay.
What is your favorite John Carpenter movie?
Oh, Big Trouble in Little China.
I have to see that too. I have not seen that. Mine.
Okay. I mean,
The Fog.
Oh, that's a good one.
I guarantee you that when like at the end of the year when they do the Spotify Wrapped, that will be in my most played thing because I listen to that all day, every day when I'm working the score for The Fog.
Really?
Oh, it's so good. That and It Follows. The score for It Follows is so good.
And The Guest.
So, okay, yes. I love, oh my God, of course I've seen The Guest.
I'm just making sure.
As much as I love the score, the one song, and you've heard people talk about this before, but like Antonio, it is that song. It is that girl. That song is, oh my God. It is gorgeous. It is beautiful. Everybody should go listen to that. On The Guest soundtrack, Antonio, I think it's like track 3 on Spotify. I guarantee you that's in my top 5 lead songs of this year too.
Chu saying The Shining is overrated. Well, I don't like Stanley Kubrick.
I don't know this Chu person.
Sorry. That? So I can kind of get that because I wasn't a big like I enjoy The Shining, but I'm not a fan of Kubrick's style. So now have you seen that? Prince of Darkness is a good one.
Yeah, I reacted to that on the channel. I loved Prince of Darkness.
Oh shit, that might be one.
Oh wait, did I like? Because I did Prince of Darkness, and what's the other one? There's Prince of Darkness. It's like a trilogy. Prince of Darkness.
It is? Oh shit, I did not know that.
Prince of Darkness.
Antonio. And yes, Kim Cattrall is in Big Trouble in Little China. Will I be watching And Just Like That? Oh gosh. The first one was hard to get through, but
Carpenter refers to it as his Apocalypse trilogy, which begins with The Thing.
Okay.
Then there's Prince of Darkness, and then it's In the Mouth of Madness. I loved In the Mouth of Madness.
It's messed up. It's so
I
good.
Loved that.
Oh, now I can think of a film. I don't think David's seen this, and I'm curious. We might have talked about this. Event Horizon.
I've seen Event Horizon.
I love that movie. That's got a great
I need to rewatch that like by myself because I watched that at a party. But like an actual like house party, and I was like being myself, just sitting in the corner watching scary movies.
So you were like, what was it? Halloween Resurrection. You were like whatever his name was in the like the office.
Yep. Deckard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Deckard. All right.
The Luck of the Irish.
Me is my fate. Someone's watching me. I don't know that one. Oh shit. Someone's watching me.
I know somebody's watching me by Rockwell.
By what?
Rockwell. The song.
Oh, sorry. Could I?
Yeah, it's like a classic 80s song. It's like he's talking about like constantly feeling like somebody's watching him, and then Michael Jackson does the chorus.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Someone's watching me. John Carpenter. The woman is being watched by. Oh, this gives
Favorite.
very Watcher vibes.
What?
Just the
Watch it.
the premise. Oh, I love Watcher, and so yeah. Oh, and it's got Laura Hutton. Okay.
I've seen Watch It like 10 times.
As you should, as you effing should. It's a great film.
If
It's
I
gorgeous.
listen, her in that red dress,
Uh-huh.
I would be the biggest hoe. If I looked, oh, I would be able to confirm whether it gets loose there because oh my god, I would be a hoe.
In that red, I personally, I love
I'd be
the
riding
gold
more.
outfit because of that scene when she like slams the drink down and then she's walking out down the steps. Like that shot, oh god, was stunning.
When David was here, and I'm like, she that scene happens, and I'm like in my head, I'm like, she's going towards the subway. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting. And I'm like, David, just look at the bag, and he's like, looking, what? Is that a fucking head? I was like, yes.
And that whole dialogue during that sequence too was just, it got under my skin, and oh my goodness, oof.
Movie is so good.
Wait,
Chu needs to watch Watcher.
I think he'd like it's just so open the PO box, Utica, so we can send you all the batteries since you constantly need checking
for your vibrator.
But absolutely not. Although, did you see that funny story? And I don't know if it's a joke or if it's real, but it cracked me up. Somebody put on Twitter that some guy was suing a sex toy company because supposedly the butt plug was supposed to be all silicone, and he had to go get an MRI done. And I'm pretty sure it's a joke, but it still made me laugh because apparently it had metal in it. So the thing went and shot through, like burst through his chest. Still lived. I was like, I don't know if that could actually happen, but it made me laugh.
I forget which. I think it might have been on Netflix. I don't know if it's still on there, but there was this show. It was like about TSA agents and like border patrol and stuff at airports. And they have this one person come in, or they also had like a hospital show too. It was like crazy stories that have happened in a hospital. And this one guy comes in, and he's like, "Yeah, I've been having like stomach aches. I don't know what's going on." Blah 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 blah. They do an X-ray.
Oh god.
He had a full-size Barbie doll in his ass, like a full-size Barbie doll, and he was like, straight face, "I don't know how that got there." and then the doctor's like, all right, well, she's just like, get it out. She was like, this is a Friday night in the ER. I don't, whatever. Have you seen the
Pride Month, you all?
Newer Children of the Corn remake? I have not. I don't have any desire to see it, especially after. Oh my god, what was that? There's very few movies that I've actually recorded reactions to and then not posted, and one of them was Firestarter, the remake. With Zac Efron.
I'm so sorry. I can't tell if someone is spamming. I apologize. So I'll keep an eye on that. I'll just do that.
Yeah. Untold Stories of VR, yes.
Oh god, I didn't mean to ban them. Well, shit, I just meant to put them in timeout. Well, shit happens, y'all. I'm new to this. Sorry. Also, don't spam shit. Like, of you two, George, David, Liam, who would you assign iconic horror characters to? Final Girls or villain? Well, I mean, I would like to think I'm Sigourney Weaver, an alien.
That is something that you would like to think.
It is. It's not. I would be the alien, but I would like to think that I'm Sigourney Weaver.
Who would I be?
You talk over your banning people. I meant to put them in a timeout. I'm so sorry. And I can't undo it. So that's unfortunate on my part. So
I would be.
But again, don't spam. It's rude. Thanks for joining, Cody.
Brandy, and I still know what you did last summer.
But you have a flat ass.
You fucking bitch.
Sorry, it came out like that. I didn't mean to.
Well, it was supposed to be a cutting board. Like, anyway, you know what? No, I take that back. I would like to be Jonesy from Alien.
Aww.
Wait, I gotta show you something that somebody sent me. Hold on.
Dang, people be sending him stuff like crazy. Leprechaun? Nah, Stop it! That is
Isn't it so cute? Wait. And they sent me this one too.
Shut up. Those are real books?
Yeah, it's like full on books, and it like tells it's Jonesy, the 9 Lives on the Nostromo, and it's from Jonesy's perspective, everything that happens in the movie. It's adorable.
You have to DM me that because I'm gonna have to buy those on Amazon or wherever. Not you all being like, I can see me being Mr. Voorhees. That's fair.
Sidney Prescott.
Utaka would be Chucky if we're going by height requirements. Ooh, that's a good one. Yes.
But honestly, like if I was in a horror movie, I would want to be the killer.
Don't go. That's dark. Don't go there. Nick your face and makes up for your. There you go. That's.
Utaka has never seen my ass. Thank you very much.
I have not. It was just. It was the first thing that came out of my mouth. I'm sorry.
Liam seems like Chugs from Sorority. Yes.
Oh, that's a photo I need to send you. Somebody was had a photo next to like the prosthetic, like next to the mold of Chugs, like before they
with the bottle.
Yeah. And my first thought was to send that to Liam and David. So that's funny. Obviously, David would have to be Christopher Robin. Oh, Piglet, no. Yes.
I would like to be one of the gentlemen from Buffy. From Hush.
Okay. Oh, because
I don't have any dialogue, so I don't have to remember anything.
You're tall and
is this
float.
A line from the movie?
Yes.
Piglet, no, because I keep seeing people say that. And I don't want to ask questions because I don't want to spoil myself.
It's just, it's not even that. After you watch it, just watch David's reaction. That's what makes everything.
Oh, I will, because I haven't watched it because I don't want to ruin the movie.
No, I know. Yeah, that's.
Oh man, is that this guy?
Oh, David's the Pale Man. Oh, I think. Ooh, I don't know if that's the Pale Man or not, but I know you're talking about. That's a great film. I haven't seen that in a while. That's what I need to watch. He saw your Texas Chainsaw walk like the rest of us. Seeing your hat. What? Oh, that's right.
That was not a video to show off my ass. That was I was trying to literally recreate the angle from the original movie.
George had that shit on loop.
Oh my god. Who would y'all be in The Sweetest Thing?
Oh, I have to look up character names.
I feel like I would probably be Selma Blair. Because that's some crazy shit that would happen to me. Knowing my luck,
that you would get something stuck. Oh man. Okay, I think I would be. I don't know why the first thing that I saw was Aunt Frida. What? Oh, the dress shop owner. There we go, Vera. Because she seems like she's out of it. I feel like that would be me. And those were really bad fashions. So again, I feel like that'd be me.
Or Parker Posey.
Yeah.
I just always want to be Parker Posey.
Christina Applegate. I could see that for you, David.
Wait, Nick, can we discuss the icon that was Dracula and Buffy? Yes, we can, of course, because that is one of my favorite, not even just because it's on Buffy, that is one of my favorite portrayals of Dracula. Like, he looked so damn good. I would be the camera guy in Scream 2 that said, fuck this. You know, everyone says that Joel was really smart because he got out, and that was true. But I would like to point out the fact that he got into a cab and left, and then literally came back hours later.
Yeah, because everything was done, and now he's
But
like,
he
"Hey,
didn't know that everything was done. He literally rolls up as they're walking out. Like they hadn't even taken
oh,
Dewey out yet.
oh, that's true." I mean, but he still lived, so
Yeah,
he did something right.
for now. George is Toby from Sweeney Todd. That movie.
I don't think I've seen the movie.
It was
It's been
it would have been
forever
great
because
without the songs.
I saw the stage production. I've just not seen the movie, and the stage production was like that was like 2 decades ago when I saw it. I remember my grandma took me to see it. She's like, "Oh, you love horror? I think you'd like this." And I was like, "Oh, this is really good." And then when they actually like slit the dude's throat, and I love that they had like a little thing to press to where they slide off. Like that was really fun to see, and I assume that's in the film.
Yeah, it is.
That was really what horror movie do
From
you
the
think
past decade, do you think deserves an Oscar?
Hereditary
Hereditary, yeah. I
or
think it is literally a
acting?
crime
Yeah, Hereditary.
that she was not nominated for that.
Not George's the kid from the Babadook. Well, you've heard him sing then, so I get it.
Nick is Jack Skellington. They're the same skin tone. I will change the lighting right now.
Not Winnie the Pooh. No. I mean, I oh gosh. That reminds me, I gotta work on that too, David. I gotta get something together for you on that.
And Nick, I have to ask, I know it can't be because of the mask dropping situation, but do you feel that Danny was the bodega Ghostface? No, Danny is totally a killer,
You think?
but 100%. And let me tell you what, he's not the one in the he's not the one in the bodega because that was Bailey. But let me tell you why Danny is the killer.
Because Quinn couldn't do all that?
Well, that's true too. But they get on the subway, right? They get on the subway. Mindy gets attacked, but
Yes.
nobody knows that Mindy was attacked.
That's true.
They get in front of the theater, and Sam tells Danny that he can't come with because he's not Woodsboro. They go in. Chad looks at his phone and says, I don't have signal, or like Mindy and Ethan are going to show up eventually. Nobody shows up and says that Mindy was attacked. But when Danny shows up at the end, he says, I just got off the phone with Mount Sinai. Mindy and Gail are going to be okay. Mindy's on her way here. How the fuck did he know that Mindy was attacked and was in the hospital? Nobody mentioned Mindy.
And truth be told, they couldn't give that information out too. You couldn't call to a hospital and they give that out.
Exactly, because he's one of the fucking killers.
All right,
and that's the thing. That's the thing in Scream 7. That's going to be the twist, is he's one of the killers. Bookmark me, bitch.
Okay, all right. Imagine if Danny ends up not being the killer in Scream 7 and just ends up being killed. Oh!
Well, he might be the killer in real life. Have you seen his eyes?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I mean,
Quinn was fabulous.
Yeah. Look, I call that out so many times, and you know what? So many people have tried to read me for filth to be like, you talk. And I really am like, why does he?
When I was in the theater, two of my friends that were with me, she leans over to her boyfriend and she goes, yeah, because everybody just has a fucking 10-foot ladder in their apartment in New York City.
Yeah, and also, yeah, no. That's
Scream 6 is it's a really, really fun movie, but it is the one with the biggest plot holes.
Plot armor all around.
I don't like a movie with plot armor. I don't like it. I want them to kill all the main characters. I don't care.
Same. I'm okay with it.
As like David if they killed you know who, I wouldn't care.
Stare those. I wouldn't. Wait, what? As David said, I wouldn't.
Those eyes staring at me.
Well, I mean, look, if Rue can stare into those eyes and AJ and the Queen, I feel like I could do it. such an awful show. Wasn't Danny like an up and coming actor in the OG script? Because yeah, I don't. Again, that ladder. Although I will say it did provide one of my favorite deaths in a long time in the Scream series because of the end results.
You mean Arnica?
Arnica. I was dying at that, but I really I loved that death sequence. Could you make it across the ladder?
No, I would have just went out the other door and left the front. He was in the other room. I was like, why are y'all fucking going out?
That's true.
Right, like he was fully in the bathroom. He wouldn't even have known that they were going out the damn door. But you know, my favorite sequence of that movie is the subway scene. But I do think that she should have died.
Yes, I agree. But I'm glad she didn't. Chad should have died.
Yes, in my mind, that was a ghost at the end.
It was.
That motherfucker is dead. Right, Alana being like, I don't know how I feel about the fact that Tara and Chad just left. I would have been with Tara and Chad, but like, bye.
They said they didn't even look back, which, to be fair, you shouldn't. You should be running.
Hell no.
They were just concerned about themselves. So, look.
I would have put Chad on their back and fucking ran out of there.
I want Chad alive.
I want Chad. Right here. He's so cute.
He's supposed to be in a movie with Luke Evans. Dead
oh
serious.
Is it that one? What's that movie y'all made me watch?
No,
where he's like inside of somebody's body. He like bursts out of the body. The one that George made me watch. Where he's like a serial killer. Remember?
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Or whoever the fuck made me watch it. Yeah, that fucking crazy ass movie.
Still love it. But no, it hasn't even been filmed. They just signed up. Mason Gooding and Luke Evans are going to be in a film.
Well, as long as Chad isn't, or the Mason Gooding isn't a cheater in this movie, because I was heartbroken with Fall.
Well, I mean, he didn't really last long in Fall, anyways. Besides, I was just happy watching you and David like lights go out just at certain scenes in that movie.
Oh my god, I almost died with that fucking movie. That was scary as shit. Nick also liked Frankie. That's right, and I stand by it.
Why Frankie again?
The one that was trying to get Tara to go up and drink Fireball with him up in the room.
Yeah,
I would have went with him.
Skeezy. That was skeezy.
That's fine. That's fine.
To be honest, I don't know who could be the next killer, and I can't think of any. There's still plenty of connections that we haven't explored. Like, where the hell are the parents? Just saying.
Yeah, I do. Based on like the fact that Scream 5 models Scream 6 models Scream 2. I'm assuming that they're going to model Scream 3, so it'll be some sort of family member, probably either the dad that left or the mom or something. But they could subvert it by the killer being just a completely random person. And they could be like the strangers when they're like, why are you doing this? What's your motive? And they're like, why not?
Yeah.
Because it always like surprises me that in given how much the fandom wanks over Billy Loomis, in the first one, he says it's a lot scarier when there's no motive. So it's like crazy to me that has not been one of the motives, is that there is no motive.
I mean, that's one of the great things about Strangers. I mean, it's just twisted. I met Danny in real life, and I would love to meet him in real life. Whew.
Yes, I did love her yellow dress. See, I was not sold on Josh Segarra until, and you'll see it in season 3 of the other two.
Yeah, dang, RC. You know, though, if they left it there and started 7 with a whole new cast, that would be very fascinating to me.
Why does everyone think that they're not coming back?
I think it's just because they're all getting like booked, and it's one, they haven't announced a 7th one, which I have a feeling most likely because of the writer's strike,
But also all of them, like Jenna's gonna have Wednesday season 2. I think she even booked another film. Melissa's got that Monsters movie.
Oh yeah, she's doing
at Universal
Beetlejuice.
with Beetlejuice, thank you. With Radio Silence. Nev, I mean, well, Lincoln Lawyer will be
Y'all
done.
know Nev's Facebook. I shouldn't be talking shit about her because I'm literally meeting her for the first time.
Yeah, I was gonna
in a couple
say.
weeks, and I'm gonna be like, I love you.
And Courtney, she's got her second, which Shining Veil, second season of Shining Veil coming out.
I still need to watch the first season of that, but I don't like. I think that they'll all come back, but I personally don't need Scream 7 next year.
I mean, it's not going to happen. So
I know, I'm like weird. Like I think about like movie fatigue and stuff, and I think if we want it to be successful after having 2 back to back, I think they need to make it like a 2-year gap between it. Get people excited for it again.
Yeah, and I think, I mean, this year's next year's they're already lining things up for films to already be coming out. So
yeah,
I mean, honestly, oh God, it's already 11:12 here. So we'll end on this. What upcoming horror film, even though you might not see it in theaters, but like what's one horror film this year that you're really excited to see? And why has okay.
What
just me thinking Maxine, because I thought that was an obvious choice,
well, yeah, of course.
Upcoming
horror movies 22. Maxine is going to be that. Like that's the one for me.
That's going to turn the party. I've already seen at least they've released 1, maybe 2 images, and already the crimped hair and the fashions. Oh, and could you just imagine the soundtrack?
Oh wow! I do kind of want to see Five Nights at Freddy's.
I love the cast, and so that looks fun.
And I do have faith that they are going to make The Nun 2 better than The Nun. Because The Nun was bad.
Yeah. Oof.
But I feel like they're going to like learn from their like a situation with Annabelle 2. Although, to be fair, I really liked the first Annabelle, but Annabelle 2 was where it's at. Creation.
I actually did like the first Annabelle. I think, Creation was better, but I didn't have any issues with Annabelle until the whole when she went up to the the top floor or like whatever. I was like, and the CGI just looked a little weird with the demon.
That's like my favorite part. When she goes down into the basement.
Oh, is it in the basement? I don't know why.
Oh god, that scared. Well, she starts running up the stairs, and there's like a point where she like looks up and she sees it up there. But yeah,
okay. I was just also
somebody asked, did I hear? Because I mentioned Beetlejuice. They're not remaking Beetlejuice. They're making Beetlejuice 2, and like they're bringing a lot of the people back. And Jenna Ortega is playing Lydia's daughter. And apparently, I read today that Tim Burton or somebody was saying that with the animation for Beetlejuice 2, that they're not going to make it modern. That they're going to film it and use the same sort of special effects that they did on the original Beetlejuice, so that it looks like the same. That they're not going to try to modernize it.
That would be good. I mean, they probably won't have Alec Baldwin, which is probably a good thing at this point. Thank you. I'd really like to see Sydney become Ghostface. Oh, her trauma and killing to protect herself and others makes her turn. Oh,
I don't think that Sydney will become Ghostface, but what I think that they will do is I think that they will.
That's always been in the contract.
I know, but they'll finish out Scream 7, and then I say they'll give it 10 years. And then it's going to be Ghostface going after Sydney's kids. Because by that point, they should be like
aged up
junior,
enough.
Senior age.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, say the thing. What's the thing?
Don't you say something all the time? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my God. Hold up. I don't think he was watching your live. Is this about Cowboy Man? Or is that something completely different?
Shut up, you doggo!
What? I mean, Oh, say the line. What's the line? Do you
the
have a
line?
line?
Are they talking about Welcome
Oh,
Back?
welcome. I can't.
Welcome back.
I didn't bring up Cowboy Man. You brought up Cowboy Man. So
You brought up Cowboy Man.
see, look. I mean, we're all thinking it. Think we might get one from Sam or Tara. I would really like Sam to be the killer at this point. I think they've actually now planted seeds, and I would love to see that acting because Melissa Barrera was killing it this last one. But I also loved her in Scream 5. I know she got a lot of hate, but I actually enjoyed her performance. So I would like to see her just go.
I am fully on board for her being the killer.
I would love.
I am part of that team, but everybody's like, no, the mental health story. Listen, ain't nobody fucking watching the Scream franchise for the mental health benefit. No, like we're all sitting here fangirling over a bunch of serial killers. Like we're not. It's no.
I forget.
It's in your name, Nick. Nick says boo. Like what? I don't know what he means.
No, your dad jokes sometimes. I love it. I got where you were going after you said that. Yeah, it's say boo. Boo.
Oh, boo. What? Well, do you remember in Urban Legend? Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you remember how long has it been since you've seen Urban Legend?
It's been a hot second.
So like there's like a janitor that ends up getting killed or something like that. But when Loretta Devine, when she sees him and he like scares her accidentally and she's like, oh my God. And she's like, fucking say something next time. And he goes, boo.
Oh.
And it's fun to me every time.
You know what? Maybe I'll watch that tonight. Last night I watched Terrifier 2 to sleep. It was on Peacock and I figured why not?
I could just watch the credit scene, the opening credit scene over and over.
I mean,
over and over and over and over.
The lighting and the sound or the music, but that just gives me Dream Warrior vibes so much, and I love that intro.
When they started playing the midnight, I came.
He said he did.
Said boo. Boo.
Oh, Sam would be like a Dexter killer. Oh, that I would like to see something like that. Well, but then that would actually mean this Ghostface isn't really chasing, and this Ghostface is more interesting.
I mean, I like the idea on paper, but I don't know how I would feel seeing it on film.
Yeah,
I want them to kind of go. I don't know. I want it to be scary again. Like Scream 6, was a very good, but it wasn't scary to me.
Now, Cam, don't get mad because I'm not going to say anything to spoil. I saw episode 10.
Also, somebody told me to do Lola from Big Mouth. I haven't seen that yet.
So yeah, I think we'll get Sam or Tara. I think we'll get a Sam or Tara dichotomy of where Sydney could have gone. Oh, okay.
I think we're more likely to get Tara being the killer, but I think Tara's going to end up being killed off in the opening of Scream 7.
I'd be okay with that.
Because then that would make her, she's the only person that's appeared in 3 opening scenes.
Oh, that would be wild.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Survives 5, survives 6, and then she dies in 7.
Campfire Tales. That if it's what I'm thinking of, and I think it's got like Ben Stiller's wife in it.
I thought you were not talking about who
the girl who shaved her head in Friends.
You better put some respect on Christine Taylor's name.
I forgot. I
had to check. I was like, are they still married?
It is like 11, 20 years, sir. So give me some grace on that I at least knew who I was talking about in terms of who I was thinking of.
That's right, Marsha Brady. Also, okay, this is such a downer to bring up, but I don't know if you've seen it. Did you see the news about Shannon Doherty?
Okay, yeah, that was a bummer. They put that in another group chat, and I saw that, and I was like, hasn't she gone through enough? That's awful.
Like, I still like. I know a lot of people don't watch Riverdale, and you probably shouldn't. But that
I've seen the
episode that
first
they had her come back
3.
for like the Luke Perry send off after he had passed,
Mm-hmm.
that really hit me in the heart. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that was really sad. I've seen the first 3 seasons of Riverdale.
The first 2 were good.
Oh yeah. The first 2 were actually very well, especially the second season. Because I think that was what there was like a serial killer.
Oh yes.
And there was like a lot of homages to Scream. The second season was really, really good. But then by the point that I checked out was when they were trying to shoot Chad Michael Murray out of a rocket. And I was like, what is happening? And then apparently now they have superpowers and they time travel. And I was like, are we talking about the same show?
Yeah. Last season was superpowers. And this year they time traveled and they're in the past, but they can't change history because if they do, it'll fracture legit. They're doing a whole like multiverse thing. You can't do this because if you change history, it's gonna throw off another timeline. And I'm like, and what are we watching? So yes, it's that Riverdale. I'm like, wow, you guys are going out on a high note.
I was like Betty. I was all about Betty. She is beautiful. Betty is beautiful. Veronica, beautiful, but she got on my nerves because one episode it would be like, I hate my father, Hiram. I'm gonna destroy everything. And then the second that she would see him in the next episode, oh, Daddy. And I'm like, that's weak ass. But then the main one, Archie, whatever the fuck is KJ Appa. And every time he took his shirt off, and I'm like, is it possible for this man to have a camera on him without taking his shirt off? And then I Googled like his other movies and like a bunch of his other posters, he's shirtless and all. And I was like, is this in his contract? That he has to take his shirt off in every movie?
Oh, so you don't have to focus
but
on
I mean, the gays, yeah, Pride Month.
I mean, but yeah, okay. The Carrie the Musical episode is still my favorite, though. I still listen to that soundtrack.
I don't know. Did I get to that song?
Isn't it in the first season? No, it's either in the first or second season because it still has Barb from Stranger Things. The actress who played Barb, she was still in it because she was in one of the musical numbers. So it's it's either the first or second season because she, like, I feel bad for that actress. Like, it was like she was gonna go somewhere because people were so upset about what.
Oh, she went somewhere. She went to the Upside Down, bitch.
Yeah, and so, but no. Gas locked in, ready for the next episode of from PS9. Yeah, but 88 likes. Come on. Yeah, just get to those last few likes. So why am I thinking of that meme? Just like, just let it stop already. Or the police officer crying. Like, just make it. I don't know.
Please just give us a break.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Just hit those like buttons.
That full video. She's such a. Oh my
god. But yeah, no. I'm waiting to see if RJ has watched it. Cam, we'll see. You should watch From. I think you'd actually like it, Nick.
What is From? I haven't never heard of that.
Have you seen Lost?
The first couple of seasons I did.
This is like that, but a horror version, and I mean legit horror version, where like people's chests are getting ripped open. First season's on Amazon for free.
I also have to watch the newest season of Slasher.
Oh, oof. I never thought. Okay, so the newest season of Slasher, the guy who played Eric McCormick, who played Will on Will and Grace, I never I mean, he's a very good looking actor, but he just never appealed to me. He is, because he gets very grizzled, but also he is mean, ruthless, and just has this line delivery where I didn't know you had that in you, because you're used to seeing him play a good guy. So when he plays a bad guy, things were stirring. I'm just saying.
Well, because it's not Grace. Who was the other female?
Karen?
Nick Offerman's. Yeah, Karen. It's like seeing her in that show and then seeing her on Parks and Rec.
Yes!
As Tammy. We're how are these the same people?
Exactly. And so I was just
what is happening here? And I was just like, oh, okay, all right. When he's yelling at people and like, oh my goodness. Just, oh.
Do you still live in Chicago or did you move? I moved to Colorado. Oh, also Cheryl Blossom. She is in the new. She's going to be in the new Strangers movies.
Yes.
Although I feel like they announced her for being in all three, and I don't know why they did that because I'm like, well, now we know she lives.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Spoiler alert.
I didn't even think about that. Mitaka loves the bad boys. They're just. But I'm keeping that comment to myself.
Thoughts on Bates Motel? I've never watched Bates Motel, but it's on the agenda. First, I need to get through Psycho 2. I haven't watched that yet, and apparently it's super good.
It's like one of the best horror sequels out there. Yes, Amy, I watched Preacher, and Arseface was. I didn't think I would have. The character's name is literally Arseface because he tried to unalive himself with a shotgun, but lived, and so like his face is twisted and looks like he's puckering up, kind of thing. Yep, but it is a very tragic character, and yeah, no, Preacher, really good series, really good.
Do you watch The Boys?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Absolute. Oh, who else are you talking to? Oh my God. That's what I was saying.
Oh
Yes,
no,
I
I'm
love
sending you the
Boys.
picture of the books.
Oh,
The opening scene of the one episode where he shrinks down.
oh my God. When he's sitting there doing the
I
I was dying. Oh my God. And then of course when he sneezes.
knew how. Yes, I think I was less like. Well, spoiler alert, and I was more like they named them what? We're just all used to it now, but the names.
Yeah, the names were, Oh, scariest scene in a movie recently was the upstairs scene in The Ritual. Please don't hate me. I fell asleep during that like several times, so I've never finished it.
Oh, I like The Ritual. I'm trying to think scariest scene that I've
Psycho 3 was not one of my favorites, but I do love the giallo lighting. It's really nice.
Well, VHS, the radio silence scene, the end, where they get the girl out of the house, and then they turn and she's not in the car, and then they look up and she's outside the window and she screams. That was the scene that I almost passed out. Yeah, oh my God, I had to get up and walk away. That movie put me through it.
Oh, you can't see it. I need to rearrange some things back there. Actually, I need to put up some new artwork. But Akira is a phenomenal fucking film. It's an anime, more sci-fi, but there is a grotesque monster in it, and oh, it's so cool. It's one of the best animes.
I really want to watch Bates Motel though.
I think you'd really like Bates Motel.
Because originally that was like a year and a half ago, that was the poll I put up. I was like, should I watch Hannibal or should I watch Bates Motel?
Jensen Ackles poll. Sorry.
He was naked in The Boys.
Back. I want to see the front.
Yeah.
Wait, whichever Psycho is the one where he calls it for some reason. That was my first.
Don't tell him.
Oh, that's not giving anything away. I don't even remember, to be honest, but that's not giving anything away.
Evil Dead 2013, the scene with the bread knife. The bread knife.
Slicing her arm.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember when she's like, someone's getting stabbed with the needle.
Yeah, no, that's where the girl, because she thinks the infection's spreading.
Oh,
so
yeah, the blonde girl.
Oh, that's
there's like a fourth Psycho?
Yeah, there's 4.
Damn.
You only need to be concerned about 1 and 2.
I'm a completionist.
Yeah, well, you'll see. Well, that will get you sometimes.
Controversial opinion. I enjoyed Jack Quaid's butt shots more than Jensen's. I don't remember that. Let me look this up.
Huh.
Jack
Well, I
Quaid,
can't say that because I mean
LPSG,
yeah,
sort
no.
by most popular.
Sort by most.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this is whenever you need to find news, this is what you do.
This is what like he and
Yeah,
David
it's
were
not bad.
doing on his live. Comparing.
I didn't do any such thing. I was being completely well behaved.
Oh dear Lord. Hold on, this makes me feel old. But do you guys remember when the early 2000s AIM would create chatbots to promote horror films? No. You could talk to Jill from When a Stranger Calls.
I would
and
never
find-
leave my computer. Billy bitch.
What?
The eyebrows.
No.
I do remember though, with Final Destination 3 on the DVD, it had like the choose your death thing where they like filmed different scenes and stuff, and you could like choose.
Yes, Elisa.
Did you ever do that? Oh, I loved it.
No. What? Sorry. I got caught off by a comment, which is funny, but
Day and night I speak each word more useless than the next.
I'm assuming that's a quote from something.
It's an SNL skit with Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. See?
Oh, wow.
Amy remembers.
Yeah, I don't. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was like, you remember like the books, like the Choose Your Own Adventure books?
Yeah.
Well, the DVD was like
Oh.
that. So you could like pick like, do you run off the train tracks or do you call for help?
You really didn't get like much different in the kills, which that bummed me out.
Some of it though, they did film some alternate scenes, but they like had like, you figured out what happened to the two dum-dums that survived the second one. They got pulled into a wood chipper.
That made me laugh. But I was like, wow. Bimmy, you're showing your age, but same. I miss AIM.
I had
The
AIM. I
AOL
loved
chat
AIM.
rooms.
And you would have to like spend like 10 minutes sitting there of like thinking of like some beautiful
You took
esoteric
sleeping aids
response to
over
put on
2
your.
hours and you're still up right now? Sir, they're not working for you. Or they are, and you'll find out tomorrow morning.
American Psycho had Patrick's emails to his psychiatrist as promo.
What?
Oh, do you remember with Scream 3 when that came out that there was a number that you can call and it was the Sunrise Studios answering system thing?
My friend Cass gave my number to the thing for Scream 6, and so I actually got a call from Ghostface. It was pretty funny because I'm like, and I let it go to voicemail because I'm like, I don't know this number. And then when I look at it, I listen to it, I go, oh, I wish I would have answered that. That would have been, but I was actually literally sitting down for the press screening, and I wasn't about to like just be that guy in the theater.
Is it like personalized though?
Yeah, they said my name and everything and pronounced it correctly.
Let them go. Because I got I have the cameo that I got from him. Also, he'll be at the convention.
I almost was like, did he mispronounce your name?
Yeah, because my name is really hard to pronounce, you know?
MSN was a horror movie itself. The amount of 40-year-old dudes.
Yep.
I have not seen the Clove Hitch Killer. I need to see what that is, actually. Is it new? I'm going to have to look right now.
Have you guys noticed the Yellow Jackets phone number had a different
They did
recording?
the Charlie bot for Charlie's Angels. Now that,
I didn't know that they did that. I really want to get the speaker box though.
Have you guys noticed the Yellow Jackets phone number? Had a different recording each week for the last. Oh my, that's impressive. That's funny. I did listen to somebody actually call that, and that was really funny. Some of the messages you would get when you would call the number. No one answers phone calls.
I need to bounce, homie.
Yeah.
It's late.
Fair. I do too. Oh my God. Yes, I do. Thank you. See, I'll keep talking. So, go my grandma just fell down the stairs and you're all still streaming. Oh,
She didn't fall.
A joke.
I threw her.
Okay, but y'all, this has been fun. Nick, where can everybody find you?
My address is no, I'm just kidding. You can find me on
Careful, George will
YouTube.
show up.
You can find me on YouTube, Nick Says Boo. You can find me on Instagram, Nick Says Boo. You can find me on Twitter, Nick Says Boo. Also, you can find me on Patreon, Nick Says Poo. No, it's Boo. It's Boo.
Not what I've heard. But yeah,
Where's the end button?
Yeah,
bitch.
but anyways, I'm gonna click end real quick and then say goodbye to Nick. But y'all, this has been fun. It has been a blast, and just keep a lookout. We've got more episodes coming, and of course, we'll have Nick on an episode. Of
Wonderful.
course.
Oh, will you? You remember? I love being a charity case.
Girl, you've been on more than most, so I'm like, calm it down.
I know.
Right? Like, no, but we will work on having a big one since that sounds dirty. Since Nick has missed out on the Jay and Chew collabs. And yeah. But till next time, y'all.
Yes. Bye.
And